After defeating the pack of wolves that attacked them outside the Blue Water Inn, the group headed back inside and had themselves a short conversation with Octavio, who revealed himself to be a famed vampire hunter and suggested that they go about their business avoiding Lord Strahd, contradicting what they seem to have been sent here for. He suggests that if they go after Lord Strahd, then they'll all be killed, and that's if they're lucky. The ones who aren't killed will be turned into his vampire spawn. He insists vehemently that if they choose to go forth with their attempt to usurp Lord Strahd from his throne, then we should keep their rebellion far from him. They go on their way and find themselves out in the middle of the courtyard in Vallaki, where a tall, bald, dark-skinned guard, presumably one of the Burgomaster's guard, is about to have a bunch of people executed, presumably for increasing the chances that Lord Strahd brings his wrath down upon the town by having such negativity in their hearts. Part of the group speaks up over the crowd, try and stop the execution from happening, at which point the tall leader of the guard orders them to follow him to the Burgomaster's mansion, stating that he would like to see them. As you're heading on your way, you look back and you can see being taken out of the stocks is one of the older men who was there. He seems to be some kind of working man. He's got thick hide gloves on and a balding head of white hair. He's an older man, and he seems to be a bit indignant at the guards who placed him there, but seemingly thankful that they allowed him to leave, and he's brought along with you back to the Burgomaster's mansion. He doesn't get a chance to introduce himself, but you finally arrive to the mansion, and you stand outside a large stone and brick structure that sprawls what looks like 3 stories into the air. It's a huge building with gardens to the west and a neat kept path to the east, which is where you enter from. The mansion has walls of plastered stone that display many scars when you look up close, and the plaster is clearly there to hide anything that has fallen away from age and neglect. Drapes are covering every window, including a large arched opening above the mansion's double entrance doors. I'll go ahead and place your tokens down, and then you're free to do as you wish. Go ahead and size your tokens to the correct size.
So while that's happening, what's the body language of the guards and stuff and the people escorting? Like, are they like, spears down, pointing us, or just walking with us, guarded, or like?
The guards seem a bit aggressive towards you, but they don't seem to be interested in doing you any harm, although they sort of prod you forward with their crudely made spears if you slow down too much.
Yeah.
Am I still a spider right now?
You jumped on with Jucatl, didn't you?
Yes.
No, jumped on with me, I think.
Raven.
No,
it was me.
It was Bok or Raven. It was either Bok or Raven. I can't remember which one.
As you arrive at the Burgomaster's mansion, you're left on the trail outside, and the tall, bald, dark-skinned captain of the guard begins to head inside, bringing his guards with him and turning around before he enters the door to say, "You all stay here. I'll be back for you." This gives you an opportunity to turn and actually meet eyes with the new person that you've met, who you seem to have saved from the stocks.
Oh my God.
Old fella. Got out of the stocks, thank gosh. But why'd you get put there in the first place? My name's Dorlith.
Galen, go ahead and take a moment to introduce us to your character.
Before you see a short, older human, decked in black clothing and a dull, worn blacksmith apron. He thanks you for freeing him, but he's concerned that you might have pulled him out of the frying pan and into the oven. He has a knack of finding trouble.
Well, better to be in trouble and alive than dead and just dead.
Oh, frying pans keep you warm, I guess. What's your name there, old timer?
Artie.
Nice to meet you, Artie. You're from the town, I take it?
Yeah. I don't really know why they had picked me, but they had been making some sacrifices and trying to appease the Dark Lord.
Well, we've so far been able to figure out that fake a smile, look happy, seems to keep this person happy, or these guards and stuff happy at least. What's your smile like? And then Jukoto gives him a big toothy, like teethy grin that doesn't look like a smile.
He kind of grins, but in his age and his general demeanor, it looks more like he's in pain,
Nice.
like a wince.
Yeah. I'm Jukoto. Good to meet you. And that's the Dragonborn, by the way. The Red Dragonborn.
Well,
As you all talk amongst yourselves, a tall woman with short black hair, it's wispy, almost balding, she comes out and introduces herself. She says that her name is her name is Lydia Petrovna. She says that she's the wife of the Baron, and he's got absolutely no manners for leaving you out in the elements like this. She insists that you come inside so that she can escort you to somewhere more comfortable.
all right.
Thank you. Jukoto will accept.
She turns and opens both doors wide, leading you into a large den area with plenty of seating, hoping that you'll rest yourself. Padded chairs and couches line the walls of this cozy carpeted den, and the room reeks of pipe smoke. Mounted on the east wall is the head of a very angry-looking brown bear.
Oh, we have those in Icewind Dale, but they're white instead of brown.
I'm just curious, while we were walking in, is it possible to maybe do like a head nod or a wink or something to Alora if she wants to, like, split off a little bit and search while she's a little creepy crawly? What? But just like
you're
while
trying
we're
to
in
sort
this
of give
area?
like a silent signal.
Yeah, like if she wants to just have a little look at all, or just stay
I'm
with
okay
us.
with that.
Sure,
Okay
go
with
ahead and
having
roll me sleight of hand. We'll just call
Wait,
it sleight of hand.
Which one?
Uh,
Who? Raven or
Zucotl.
me? Oh.
Or I'm sorry. It was Yukoto, right?
yeah, Jukado.
Yeah, go ahead
It's
and roll
a
me sleight of hand.
wonderful 9.
Okay, that'll do. Alora, I need you to roll me insight. See if
Insight?
you understand what he means when he gives you the signal.
Where is that? Okay, yeah. That is a 10.
A 10 will do. So,
Oh, yes.
as you coddle on the way in, as you enter the large open area, it's like a large parlor with a fine array of furnishings and draperies all set about. He sort of gives you a nod and sort of motions his head out in the other direction, and sort of you get from the movement that he wants you to go ahead and split off and find some information for the group.
Okay.
So where are you gonna head?
Let me see. Let me zoom out and check out the area. I will probably head into one of these doors over here.
It's up to you. You got 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
4, 5.
I'm probably gonna go with this one all the way at the end.
This one here.
Yeah. I'm
All
gonna
right
crawl
then.
underneath the door.
All
A
right.
little space in the doorway. Crawl underneath it and go into this room.
Give me just a moment. I'm sorry about that. I'm having some trouble with my internet running incredibly slowly. There we go. Much better. You head into the room and it seems to be a large kitchen. A cook wearing a white apron over a black smock is busying himself in this large, very warm room. You notice that it's quite unnaturally warm in there. He doesn't notice you as you enter, and you notice a staircase in the southern corner of the room leading to the upper floor.
I shall go up the staircase then.
All right. I'll take your token there and put you there. Staircase climbs 20 feet to a quite beautifully appointed gallery that continues towards the west. It runs almost the full length of the mansion. Framed landscaped paintings line the walls, and red silk drapes cover a 10-foot tall arched window, the one you saw from the outside. 2 separate narrow hallways lead away from the gallery and to the north. Like to continue on?
Yes.
Where to?
I don't know, because I can't really see anything.
You don't see the doors there?
No. It's just a little gray box.
You have to scroll up to the upper floor. I think if you're still looking at the
okay.
ground floor.
Oh, yes, I moved you to the upper floor area. I'm very sorry.
Okay, yeah, no, I got very confused. Sorry. Okay, thank you.
If you wanna use your pointer, you can show me where you want to go by right-clicking and sort of doing this.
Okay. I'm gonna go right here.
All right. This handsomely appointed room contains a canopied bed, a low bookshelf, and a full-length mirror in a wooden frame on the wall across from the door. Set into the north wall is an arched window of leaded glass. Nothing here seems unusual, except the normal unusual things you'd find in the quarters of what seems to be a young teenage boy.
Oh, there's a young teenage boy that lives here. That is odd.
Go ahead and roll me perception.
Okay. It's a 7.
Okay.
Hold on, I just gotta add my bonus. Hold on, I just gotta find it.
No worries.
That's a 9.
9. You notice that all the books on the bookshelf to the east wall have something to do with mythology, heraldry, fables of Barovia. You don't recognize any of their titles, but you do notice that there all seems to be a common thread of heroes and gods and magic.
So they're basically like Barovian fairy tales and comic books?
They seem to be. That's what you get from it.
Okay. What about over here? Is there anything that I could see on this table?
Nothing out of the ordinary, just a small vased flower in water. The flower seems to be wilting, and a couple of wilted dead flowers lie in the corner below the table where they seem to have been discarded lazily.
What kind of flower? Can I figure that out?
The one in the vase is seemingly a pink tulip.
Okay.
The others have the same form, but you couldn't tell what color they are now, as they're all brown, black, and wilted.
So it should be like a fall season, actually. Because of that, that's when tulips bloom. They bloom around April and around fall. So it's either that one or that one.
For a moment, I'm going to take a pause and go back to the rest of the group.
Okay.
As you're all escorted into the den, the woman, she tells you all to make yourselves comfortable, and she'll go alert her husband to your presence. She assumes that the guards captain has not already done so. He seems to, in her opinion, have a habit of leaving people in unfortunate circumstances. It seems to be a bit of a penchant of his, maybe a bit of an abuse of power. She leaves the room and heads out, presumably to do as she said, leaving you in the room alone. You're free to do as you wish.
All right, Alora, you're free to go move about if you're still a spider on Raven's shoulder.
I think she left. I don't know.
Yeah, I think she left already.
Oh yes, Alora was gone before y'all got to the den.
I know that was RP.
Yeah, it was a joke.
Dorleth
Yeah.
didn't notice that happened.
Indeed.
Yep.
Yeah.
I look at the bear and I'm like, this is refined for such a kind of backwater place.
Did that bear take before he went down? Bog is curious.
Artie, what can you tell us about this town? We're kind of new here. First time we've heard about the Burgomaster. Is there anything we should expect, or
Is there anything I would know, being in town for however long I had been? DM.
Sorry about that. You'll know that Burgomaster, when he does come out in public, he keeps a very positive demeanor, but it seems that the reason you were put in chains in the first place is that you tried to alert the other citizens of Vallaki to the fact that he's truly a very angry man, and the one thing you fear is that no prisoner who's ever entered his mansion has ever been seen again.
Okay. I go ahead and communicate that to the group. And I also suggest maybe I don't be the talking. I don't do the talking.
I'm
Well,
sure that you'll want to talk to the outsiders first. New faces and everything. I don't know if he's going to try to put on a good front for us or let us see what it's really like if we're not to leave this mansion, but we'll do what we can to protect you. We're trying to
Real
protect
quick.
ourselves.
Sorry.
Are you good?
No, they're fine.
Hey, DM.
Yeah, no worries. What's up?
As an alchemist, would I have been able to possibly create a potion already? Not with alchemy supplies, but with the artificer classed art alchemy. It's
we can
roll
talk
a
about
d6.
that during the break.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So, Artie, what do you do for a living here in the town?
I was I'm always looking for an opportunity to study new illnesses and illnesses. I'm looking for different chances of experimenting and curing. And I'd heard there was a plague around somewhere.
Well, I mean, we stopped by Kretsk and the abbot there. He does some experimenting too. I don't know if you're into that. I would hope not, but that's kind of...
No, not quite.
It's good. You pass the
Part-
first
part
test,
of-
and Dorothy will, like, pat him on the back and just kind of chuckle.
Jakarta also mentioned part of what we were, I think, able to convince him to not execute you guys on the spot was maybe you might need to be like in servitude to someone. Who knows? We never really checked with you how you felt about that, obviously, but it was trying to save your life. Would you want to join us and quote unquote serve under us as an excuse
Yeah.
to get away? As an excuse to get away from this?
Yeah. Anything to get out of this place.
Cool.
For a moment, I'm gonna go ahead and transition back to Alora. Alora, what are you going to do next?
I'm gonna go out and look at more of the rooms.
All right, tell me where you want to go.
This one.
All right. Give me just a moment. Go ahead and roll me stealth.
20.
20. That'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
As you head in, you can see a tall, balding man with wispy gray, like salt and pepper hair. He's wearing these very fine, noble robes, and the large wrapping bookcase around the room tips you off that this is the Baron's office, meaning he must be the Baron. He stands at his desk with his head down, seemingly worried about something. He's muttering something to himself, but you can't quite make out what. Not that you're very concentrated on it when you notice that the two large mastiffs in the room have alerted to your presence, both beginning to growl and approach the door where you came in. The two guard dogs may not know you're an intruder, but they've clearly been trained well to deal with any kind of nuisance.
Oh my god. The fuck? Sorry, I'm trying
The
to
two
think of what.
The two dogs approach the doorway, growling and snarling. Their owner turns and
I
can't
just
seem to
slip-
find you. You're a very small spider. He can't seem to find you, but they've
I slip
clearly
out
picked
into the
you up by
hallway.
smell.
I slip out
Yes.
another hallway. Yes, I'm out. I'm dipping.
All right.
I'm a spider. I'm not surviving this.
All right. Where would you like to head next?
The door right next to it.
All right. Upon entry to this room, you notice something. Dolls. This room is full of little dolls with powder white skin and blonde hair. Some of them dressed beautifully, others very plainly. Some of the dolls fill a long bookshelf, and others are arranged in neat rows on wall-mounted shelves. Still, even more are piled atop a bed and a heavy wooden chest. Go ahead and roll me history. I'm sorry. Just roll me intelligence. Raw intelligence check.
Okay. Do I use the spider's intelligence or do I use my intelligence?
Use your own. Use your own.
Okay. I didn't know because I know that there's some spider like assists for that they have for some of the thingies, but
Oh,
like,
yeah, use your own.
okay. And what did you say? Intelligence?
Yes.
Okay.
May I ask, as a player,
23.
would she recognize those dolls as the same type that the toy maker was making for the
Well, that's
was it the
actually
town guard?
precisely what I was about to tell you.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
that's
shit.
what I was gonna ask about him too. But yeah, I rolled a
Hmm.
23.
I'm glad you're thinking ahead, everyone.
Sorry.
You notice that
sorry.
all of the dolls have the same signature big capital B on their tags, and one of the boxes that the dolls came in has a little adhesive piece of parchment attached to it that says "Is no fun, is no Blinsky." The strangest thing about this is that you notice, apart from their clothing, they all look the same. They all look strikingly like Irina Kolyana. As you notice this, the ticking of the clock that seems to fill the halls of the mansion seems to be getting louder. Maybe it's just the fact that your nerves are a bit heightened seeing this strange occurrence, and I'm going to need you to go ahead and roll stealth again.
What's happening? She moved into a little tiny corner. I love it.
I'm not here.
Perfect
Allura, are you
invisibility.
there?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I had a question. So I'm reading like the spider's stats, and it says that some of the stats you get a boost to it. Do I roll that?
Yeah, if it lets you, then yes, that's fine.
Okay, because stealth is one of them. I just want to know if I should just roll a d20. That's why I was asking.
Yep, yeah, you can roll your d20 and add the spider's bonus to it.
Okay. A 7.
Hmm.
It was originally a 3.
Damn, the spider's pretty good for stealth then.
Yeah.
As you take in your very strange surroundings, you don't notice that the large, bald captain of the guard, who was standing in the middle of the room arranging his dolls, has noticed you as you made your way into the room, taking in your surroundings. And you didn't realize that you had walked all the way into the middle of the room right next to him. He sees you, and you see him for just a second before you realize the disgusted look on his face as you notice his large leather boot come down on top of you. Go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw. With any bonuses the spider might give you.
the +2.
All right, go ahead.
Was about
Jesus!
What is it?
So what's that, a 5?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
I get squished. Can I
Give me a
take my
moment.
bonus action to like fucking switch into something else? I
We are
stand.
not in initiative, so you don't technically have a bonus action.
So do I just get squished?
Give me just a moment. You'll take 6 bludgeoning damage.
A spider. I have 1 hit point.
Ah, okay.
What
So
happens next?
as the boot comes down on top of you, you barely get the chance to feel the pressure of the boot striking the top of your body before you get this sudden rush. The sudden rush, almost as though you're like falling in midair, and then a sudden stop as you open your eyes after looking at the boot, and you're staring at the tall, dark-skinned man reaching down to pick you up. You're fine. You don't seem to be physically harmed, but he seems to have gotten a hold of you, and he's now bringing his little fairy that he's found to meet his master. I'm going to transition back to the rest of the group. As you're all sitting there talking amongst yourselves, you suddenly hear a very violent impact with the ground. It takes all of your attention for a moment, and then you all assume that it's nothing as it doesn't go on.
Laura's okay.
I'm sure she's fine. She's quite capable.
So anyway,
Oh.
Artie, that's how we got into this this realm of Strahd. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but yeah, that's the whole story.
So are we gonna keep waiting here for whatever to go on?
Well,
Or-
you got me a bit concerned, Artie, since you said people don't return after entering this building. Like, should we be actively like trying to break out right now, or like do we treat them as hostile, or do we allow them to try and talk with us?
I would be okay with speaking to him if you need to, but I'm eager to leave this place as soon as we get a chance.
Okay.
So why are we staying in this room then?
We're the Burgomaster, right? I mean, we were brought in as guests to have the conversation. Whatever information we can get from him. I mean, we don't really have a reason to think that it's going to be hostile towards us. Maybe he wants us to help change the town and how they think of the happy, sad people getting killed.
Excuse me, but has there been any person who is running a town yet that we have met who has been at the very least sane?
I think living under a cruel creature like Strahd, even if opposed to him, would cause people to live in fear, and fear does create a lot of odd and bizarre and poor choices. So this guy could potentially be an ally in a roundabout way against Strahd, but maybe the fear has gripped him too much. Who knows?
Everything we've seen so far has been that the leaders that we've seen have tried to up the brutality to match Strahd, not to fight against him, but to at least match him. because they don't seem to think that they can win. If they don't think
Agreed.
they can win, they are just matching his brutality with their own.
Yeah, no, I agree. I just think it comes from a place of fear, and maybe, who knows, maybe they want options, but they can't see the options. It was just thoughts, but at the end of the day, I think we need to treat, as you're implying, most leadership with at least a good, healthy suspicion.
What would be the next step if we decided just to run? I mean, we're probably, what, like 45 feet from the door? And we didn't see any guards on the inside when we were brought into this room by Madame Petrovna. We
I
can
don't
leave if we want to leave.
Yeah. Do we leave and wait for Allura to rejoin us secretly, or do we wait outside and then trust that she can meet us outside?
I mean,
Almost
she's
as if on cue while you speak, you hear the shuffling of heavy feet coming down the stairs. As you all look to the door, and they seem to be approaching the door, you all lock eyes with the large, strong-bodied, bald guard captain, who sort of uses his body to force you all back away from the door, before you see that behind him is the Baron himself. He enters and steps off to the side, taking a seat on one of the red leather sofas, and tossing your winged friend's body on the ground. She's hurt, but not badly, just a bit shaken up. He says, "I told you to stay put." Before the Baron himself walks into the room, silently, hands folded across his stomach, and says, "How curious that the group of you would be here. You know, I heard that just yesterday you were in Kretsk. How did you move that far overnight?"
Magic?
I'm just gonna sort of pull Allura. Can I just grab and pull? Is she unconscious or she is conscious?
She's conscious, just a little shaken up.
Allura, would you allow me to push you in between here?
Sure.
Yeah, sweet.
Hey, can people hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm saying stuff. Never mind.
He heard you say
Alright.
magic.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That was Bach being Bach.
Indeed.
So, we can move quickly if we need to. But why is that a concern?
He snaps his head to you violently. He was looking at Allura on the ground, and he snaps his head to you and says, "I will be asking the questions here. Vallaki is my domain."
Why is it your domain?
He says, "I am the Baron of this town. This city and all its citizenry are my responsibility, and you, outsiders, come in on what I can only perceive is your first day here. I've heard no reports of anyone like you," and he says that, eyeing down Jukarl. "I haven't heard no reports of anyone like you here. This is your first time here, and you're already defying the way we do things by demanding that traitors like him," and he points a crooked gray finger at Artie standing in the corner, and he says, "be pardoned from their execution. It is people like that that will be the death of our beautiful citizens."
Sorry, what you're speaking right now, looking at your face, doesn't look like you have a smile on yours. Are you exempt from your own rules and laws of this place?
Just as the head that wears the crown is heavy, the shoulders that bear the responsibility of hundreds of lives are quite heavy.
Are you
I-
heavy with the taking of life?
Sometimes. But in the end, the lives that I take are to save the hundreds more that I spare. You see, these festivals, these executions, all that we do, it is all in an effort to keep the positivity flowing throughout these streets. See, for the moment that we allow the darkness outside our walls to creep in, Lord Strahd will be here to destroy us all.
While other villages have festivals like yours, I mean, if it's working so great, everybody would be doing it, right?
He looks at you and says, those other villages are not my responsibility. Not that I would expect you to understand, mongrel.
Excuse me, but from what I'm seeing, Lord Strahd has already destroyed you. If
I
you were
see.
killing people to keep the happiness, there is no happiness. Everyone knows that they have to fake it. So that thing that you're chasing gets farther away with all of the deaths that you have incurred. People aren't happy, they're fearful. And you want to drive Strahd away with positive energy? You won't find it here.
If anything, we argue that sparing this man's life probably helped increase his attitude in a positive way rather than the execution did.
He stands in the doorway silent, with his hands folded still. He seems to have regained his composure from a moment ago when he hurled an insult at Dorlith. He says, "Why are you outsiders here? Your appearance can mean nothing good for our people."
We want answers on why we're here, so we were actually hoping maybe you might be able to help.
He thinks about what you said momentarily and takes a seat on the couch opposite his guard captain. His hands still folded over his chest, he takes a load off, taking a big deep breath out and relaxing for a moment with his eyes shut before saying, "Then ask away. What would you like to know?"
What influence does Strahd have in this town? As in, does he dictate anything that you don't get to choose to do, or is everything you do in the hope of keeping Strahd purely away, as you said?
Lord Strahd has the same influence here as he does over every other town and village in this region. Barovia is swamped with dark, devilish, evil misdoings, and I intend to keep that from here.
It's between, I don't know, execution and what we suggested, obviously being outsiders and coming into your domain. I apologize for stirring up a little bit of stuff, but I mean, if you say outside of town is way worse and deadly than inside of town, surely sending those who aren't following the laws outside your walls would assist keeping the town proper. your words.
He sits for a moment and looks across at his guard captain, who locks eyes with him, before looking back at you and saying, "And that is what you would have me do. Cast out my citizens so that they may go and take their pitiable spirits and their meaningless lives onto somewhere else. Cast my problems out onto another village so that they may be punished for the sins of my citizens."
You said it yourself. Other villages are not your concern. This town and the hundreds of citizens weigh on your mind and your shoulders. Surely,
No, those
casting
villages
them
are
out.
not my concern, but these people are my responsibility. Their sins are my sins, and I will atone for them. And if
Why
I
are you
don't,
atoning for sins?
You are not atoning, they are.
No. Oh, no. The life that I take is penance for their sins against Lord Strahd. It's
And why not
penance.
teach them? Why not
So
teach
you're
them?
reaping lives for Strahd?
I am reaping lives to stave off Strahd's hunger. Our despair, our misery, is what he feeds on. I will not have him or his spawn within these walls. And speaking of within these walls, he gestures to Alora, who now seems to be in better shape. He says, "You send a friend of yours scuttling through my home as what? Some kind of spy? Some kind of, what, agent of that devil Strahd?"
Not
We
of
aren't
Strahd.
working
but
with
of
Strahd.
Sorry, go.
I just said we aren't working with Strahd.
We wanted to get more information. As we said, we need our own answers. We're not working with Strahd. Spying, yes. Information gathering, yes. Because that's what we're lacking. But for Strahd, absolutely not.
What would you have
With
us
his
do?
hands. What would I have you do? I would have you leave. I would have you take whatever you intend to do here, and he gestures to the weapons that you all have with you. Whatever you intend to do here against Lord Strahd, I would suggest I would have you cast out and take it far from my people. Whatever fight you want to have with Strahd and his spawn is your fight, not the fight of the Vallakian people.
Would our fight not benefit you, though? If we could at least weaken him?
Yeah. He throws his head back at that suggestion and laughs, almost uncannily in the same demeanor as Rictavio did. He throws his head back and laughs and says, "Weaken him. You think yourselves far more powerful than you are, and that is why I can't have you here any longer."
I believe myself hopeful. I don't know how strong we are compared to Strahd. I think it's easy to say that he is a powerful being. He has a lot of influence in the area, but it's not the first time we've had the conversation about we're not going to sit back and be in fear of Strahd. We're still going to take our actions.
He
Even if
seems
it's
to have
negative.
checked out after the first phrase. He stands as you speak and opens the door. He turns away from you almost shamefully before he sort of gathers himself. He straightens his tunic and places his hand on his head, maybe contemplating his actions.
One last
Maybe.
question, sir.
He doesn't
is
answer.
What has happened to all the people who have come to this house? They are never seen to leave again.
He stands in front of the door, and just as he did before or after he took a seat on the red couch, he looks at the captain of his guard, who looks back at him with a stern eye, and then opens the large oak door and walks out, disappearing into the mansion, before being replaced by 4 armed guards who come shuffling into the room with spears pointed at you.
Jacotta will at least just put his shield in front of him, but he won't draw his weapon yet. But he will at least just
Bach
be holding his
is
shield.
what? Oh, Bach already has the axe in hand.
Looking at the captain, is this what is meant to become of us? Entering this mansion and not leaving again?
He doesn't speak. He stares at you all, still sitting calmly on the couch, seeming to be more interested in gaining some kind of psychological advantage over you. He just stares from one person to the next.
Yeah, Jacotta doesn't like this. Can I do a shove
neither does
action into
Bach.
that front guard?
What'd you say?
I want to do a shove action, like a quite violent shove action into that front guard to push him back into the hallway. So I've got my shield up and just
Go ahead and roll to hit. We'll call it an unarmed
Um,
attack.
unarmed. 13 total.
13. That'll do it. You'll sort of step forward right in front of him. Place your shield right in the middle of his chest and shove him back into the hallway, moving his companion back before him.
So it'd be like, because I want to basically occupy that space, essentially.
To this, the guard captain shoves past you and steps out of the room. He looks at you one last time on the way out the door, almost expecting you to say something to him. Do you?
I don't like the idea of threats, spoken or otherwise.
Before the captain leaves, Dorlith is going to walk near it, just as all this is happening, and pull out that doll from Blinsky's and hand it to him and says, an olive branch for you. Please remember this. We're just trying to do good here. And I'll hand him the doll.
He looks at it for a moment, realizes its resemblance to the ones that he has up in his quarters, before handing it back to you, stepping out of the room, and almost in a somber tone, as though he doesn't want to do this, he turns to the first guard he sees and orders him to kill you all.
Yeah. Can I close that door and just hold it?
Sure.
Can I help him with my? Can I help him?
Before he closes the door, can I wild shape into a dire wolf?
Well, let's go ahead and roll advantage. Or go ahead and
Initiative.
roll, I'm sorry, initiative.
Okay.
All right.
Man, I thought that
Every-
that freaking olive branch would do something.
I actually thought it was like, all right, we might diffuse it here.
No, there's no diffusing.
Nah.
He's dead to
where's
us.
Photo? Yeah, he's fucking done.
Hey,
Jacoto
he
got a
started
Rolling
it.
threes.
Would you stop rolling threes?
I
Mate,
know.
I'm struggling to get above double numbers today. I've just got that beautiful day.
Shit.
I'm just missing initiative from Artie.
It's rolling 15, 17 total.
All right.
Dice take
Oh,
so
nice.
long to roll on the app.
In that case, we'll start with you, Raven. You, from inside the room, barely hear the guard captain order his men to kill you. As he does so, Jucaro tries to place his body against the door, but seems to have been beaten to the punch as one of the guards yanks the door handle out into the hallway, opening the way for anyone to enter or exit.
All right.
But I'm still bodily in the way with the shield, correct?
You are.
Yeah, cool.
I move forward a step and stabby.
You're not going to be able to do that from where you're standing.
All right, hold on.
You have to be able to stab straight through that wall there.
So I don't have any side. Okay. Do I see him from here?
Yes.
Okay. Well, instead of stabby, let's just go with I will fire a hand crossbow at him.
All right, let's roll to hit.
Yeah, that's not hitting.
No, it's not.
And my turn's over.
All right. Dorlith, we're on to you.
Left will somberly put the doll back in his little satchel he has, and he will move here,
All right.
and can he take a shot with his crossbow?
All right, let's see it. Also, Raven, I didn't notice it. Was our first combat roll of the session a natural 1?
Yes, it was.
All right.
God damn.
A 16 hits, Dorlith.
Sure does. Ooh, nice.
As I said,
Max
I
damage on
rolled
that.
and my turn was over. No bonus action, no nothing. I remember your rules that roll 1 is done. So yeah, it was done.
Yep.
7
7
damage.
points.
All right.
And Dorlith will just
I'll
say
go ahead and mark these. I'll mark these guys for you.
that would have been an A. And then Dorlith will just say, you know, if we can't get out of here without them coming in, so fatal funnel. And Dorlith will move here, and that'll be the end of his turn.
All right. We're on to Artie.
I'm going to try the window, and then realizing that it's kind of lightly stuck, I'm going to run over here and ask if we're doing this, if we're fighting our way out.
Jucardle, I believe he's asking you.
Was the window, because part of my actual intention I was waiting for my turn was, is the window escapable?
Give me just a moment.
Dude, my strength is -1, so I was just playing it.
Or, well, Zucotl, the window is an escape route for everyone but you.
Just bust through the wall.
Yeah, that makes sense. That literally
Yeah.
makes sense.
Get a running start.
Wait, even for the half orc?
I was about to say, everyone but you and Bach can get out the window.
Alright, cool.
Oh.
Yeah,
It was good knowing you,
we're
and we'll
fighting.
book it.
I'll sacrifice myself.
My response being, no. We're not fighting through this to leave. We're fighting through this to go take care of the Burgomaster.
Yep.
Okay, and I reach into a bandolier wrapped around my chest, and I pull out this bottle with thick black ichor, and I'm going to go throw it into the hallway. It's a 10-foot radius. Gets covered with grease. I need dex saves from A, B, and C.
All right. What are you casting a spell or what are you throwing?
Yeah, I'm casting grease.
All right. You need dex saves from A, B, C.
14 or above, or knocked prone.
All right. Well, we have a 7, an 18, and an 11. So B saves, A and C fall prone.
And it's persistent, so anybody that steps into one of those squares will then have to make one as well.
Oh shit.
All
The
right.
rest of us
You
supposed to
said
get out of
dexter-
here.
Yeah, you said dexterity?
Well,
Yeah,
I can
I
fly,
would-
so I can
Yeah,
fly.
alright.
away, but everybody
I got a
else
banana
doesn't.
peel. I'm gonna banana peel it.
Well,
I have
by
a
that
bit
time, those things should be
defense.
taken care of.
That's true. That's true.
You have a bonus action for me, Artie.
I'm going to cower in the corner again.
Oh, sounds like fun.
Yeah. Actually, could I roll investigation just to see if there's like a I don't know, the room?
Go ahead. Roll
Looking for a
investigation.
secret passage or something? Yeah.
Yeah, a way out.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll it.
Okay. Okay. 11.
You detect no exits, no secret exits.
Okay.
So that'll be it for your turn then?
Yes, that's it.
Then we'll be on to Bach.
Bonus action rage.
All right.
She does her Xena yell. And then
Go ahead
I'm
and do the Xena yell for us.
No. I'm not, then I'm gonna take one of my javelins, and I'm gonna hit A. So.
All right, let's roll to hit.
Roll better than 1, otherwise we're having an Ace Ventura adventure here.
15.
15 does not hit. Do you have a bonus action for me?
The bonus action was rage.
Ah, all right then. Sounds like that's it for your turn.
Yeah. 15 doesn't hit?
15 does not
So-
hit.
Beefy town guards.
Indeed. After you do that, the first guard who fell prone, does he need a dex save to stand up, or does he just use his movement?
I think it's his movement.
Okay, cool. He'll go ahead and stand up after falling prone in the grease, and immediately he'll take his spear and just sort of jam it in your general direction, Zucotl.
Mm-hmm.
Be a 14 to hit.
Not even close. It just bounces off.
All right, he swings the spear and sort of jams it in your direction, and it catches the shoulder pauldron of your armor and sort of clanks off, and he sort of pulls back. The guard next to guard B He'll
Real quick,
Take-
it's a deck save at the end of a turn.
at the end of the turn. Oh yes, to stay up. You're right. Oh well, we have a 3 after he after he jams the spear in your direction and misses. He loses his balance, falling on his face again. The second one. What's the area for Greece?
10-foot square. So A, B, C, and the barrel. Where did A go?
Oh, I did not mean to do that. Sorry about that.
GM layer. Okay.
And I will do that. That is not what I meant. God damn. I want a square. The 10-foot square, right?
Yeah.
And we'll paint it a different color. We'll make it black for Greece. All right. Look good to you?
Fantastic.
All right, then. Just
And
gonna
it's
mark
gone.
that there. No, it's okay. I was just marking it right.
Sweet.
And Greece is there, and he's gonna take his opportunity to sort of discard his spear away from him back in the hallway and pull his comrade up to his feet and out of the grease. So B and C are going to move out of the grease, and that'll be the end of his turn. Before, while you hear the other guards moving, you hear the shuffling of more feet from upstairs, and then movement in the main foyer. There are more guards approaching. We're back around to you, Zhukaddle.
And real quick question before he takes his action. A failed his deck save at the end of his turn, right?
Indeed.
With
he
the
is
3?
prone.
Okay.
I'm just curious. I'm trying to calculate my fire breath at this moment. What would I? I'm not sure if I want to do it because I can. You said I can hear more steps, correct?
Mm-hmm.
What could I actually hit like 3? I'm not really sure. Or 4?
Not from where you are. There's a wall blocking your way.
But it's melee advantage against prone.
Yeah. So you know what? Get that hammer and just. Actually, hang on. Where's that? I want to use Giant's Might as a bonus action. So as a bonus
Okay.
action, magically gain the following benefits for last 1 minute. If I'm smaller than large, you become large, and anything you're wearing. You have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws,
Yep.
and once on each of your turns, one of your attacks with a weapon or an unarmed strike can deal an extra 1d6 damage to a target on a hit. And I
So
can use
you're
2
you're standing in the doorway, and after this guy tried to swing at you, you raise up your hammer, and as you do so, you get much larger, sort of forcing Raven and Dorlith farther back into the room, and growing to nearly 12 feet tall. You're
Whoa, holy shit, is that
absolutely-
how big large is?
That's 10 feet, yes. Large takes up 10
Holy-
feet.
Holy fuck.
The running start at that window, jeez.
Well, I thought large just basically made me like 7 or 8 foot, like just a little bit. Oh, fuck it, I've done it. It's great.
If you're large, take up 4 squares.
Yeah, holy fuck. Can I still swing at A and just bash him?
You can.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Okay, so actions. Where's my hammer? So first one, this one will be with the additional 1d6 damage on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 17 total.
That'll hit.
Is that, yep, cool. So damage is 11 plus 5. What's 11 and 5? 16.
16 damage. So you'll take your hammer, and after growing to damn near 12 feet tall, you were already huge, between 7 and 8 feet, but now you're almost 12 feet tall, and you bring this hammer down that seems to have grown with you, and absolutely splatter this guard across the hallway.
Oh, damn.
Gallagher.
Part of the grease now.
The doorway
Yep.
is empty, but you cannot seem to fit through the doorway at your current size. We
Chipotle,
move
you're
on
too
to-
thick.
We move on to Alora.
I can't do like an unarmed attack to the doorway to make it a bit bigger or anything.
No. This is medieval architecture. All of the walls are load bearing.
Hmm.
Unless you
That
want
did
a
not work.
3-story building falling on your head, I would not suggest it.
I mean,
What's a halfling when you need one?
whoops, guys. You know what? To be nice, can I at least just move over here and wreck the furniture as I move over? So at least people can still interact, and I'm not blocking everything.
Well, now they can run into the room. That might be cool.
Yeah, we can actually. Maybe the party can interact with them and not me hog it all. Sorry. You there, JR?
Yes, I'm still here.
Yes,
Alora, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, let's go. It's your turn.
For my bonus, I'm gonna use my bonus action to wild shape into. I think I'm gonna be a spider king because I'm a little bit bitter.
Bigger. Is that medium, large? What size is that?
As a large creature.
Spider King, that's a large beast. In
Yeah,
that
it's a
case-
large beast. Yeah.
So Dorlith, you just
Yeah.
got shoved from the front by Zucatl. Now you get shoved from the back by a strangely hairy, long appendage, and you sort of get pushed to the side.
Can I just
now
say, as
there-
I do it, I pick him up a little and then gently push him, put him there instead of pushing him.
Yeah, you get a long, spindly appendage that sort of hooks itself on the back of your collar and then lifts you off the ground before gently setting you down a few feet away. Leaving you staring at about an 8-foot wide spider.
Thank you, my queen.
My king, I'm the Spider King.
Thank you, my king.
Yeah,
My liege.
yeah, that makes me feel better.
All right, Alora, what else you got for me?
I want to hold my action actually until at least somebody walks in.
Okay, what action are we holding?
I think I'm gonna hold a web action.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold web.
All right then, and the trigger is when someone enters the door.
Yes.
And you understand if you take any other action, it cancels it.
Yeah, I know.
All right, great then. We'll be back around to the top of the order for round 2 with Raven.
All right. I go to here, and I guess I have to do a deck save.
End of your
At
turn.
the end of your turn.
All right. Do I see more guards?
Just the 3, but you can hear more coming down the stairs and from the other parts of the house.
All right. So with that, I will stabby the one that's right in front of me.
Okay, let's see it.
Oh, that ain't gonna hit.
That is not hitting, unfortunately. See, so you stab at him with your rapier, and he seems to be trained quite well because when he realizes that you're going to attack him, he immediately places his arms together in sort of like a boxing stance and deflects your attack with the heavy plated armor on his body. You have anything else for me?
And I'm I'm gonna duck back, say they're not here yet.
All right. In that case, we were on to Dorlith.
Dorlith is. Can he see through the doorway?
Not from the
No.
door, not from where you're standing. No.
Okay, so we'll move right here into the doorway, and aim his crossbow at C.
Or actually, no, you would not be able to hit him from there. You'd have to step out into the hallway.
Okay. Yep. Step out.
All right.
Since I have my crossbow out, I'll still aim for him. Oof. 13.
That's not gonna do it. You shoot the crossbow and it comes down on target, but he's quick enough to right after his teammate pulled him to his feet, he gets his shield up in time and it pegs into the shield violently, and he sort of looks back at you almost in disbelief that you tried to shoot him.
You don't have to do this. And Dorlith will just move back to where he was. Actually, he's going to move all the way in the corner over here. And
Alright,
that'll
then.
be the end of his turn.
And we'll move on to Artie.
Would I be able to see C from here?
No, you'd have to step out into the hallway.
Okay. Whose turn is next?
Fuck.
I'm sorry?
Fuck.
Bok, the orc.
Half-orc barbarian.
The fucking way, so you do barbarian shit.
Hey, sorry,
I'm gonna
Mike,
cast-
you're a little bit quiet.
Really? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you now.
Okay, just let me repeat myself. Everybody, get out of the way so the barbarian can do barbarian shit.
I'm gonna cast guidance on Raven, and then
Alright.
back up even further.
You have a bonus action for me?
No.
All right, then in that case, we'll go on to Bok.
5. Oh, that's probably rough terrain, right? If I go between the Lore and Raven.
Yeah. We're teammates. You can pass right through us.
Yep, you can
Yeah,
pass
but I know
through, you
some-
just can't end your turn at the same place.
Okay. Alright, do. Finally! And I take my great axe. My battle axe, sorry. Oh, come on!
Yeah, that's not gonna do it. These guards seem to be well trained as they're deflecting many of your attacks with their shields expertly.
Dex save. So, hang on. Oh, come on!
That's not great. So you'll go
Yes.
ahead and you'll fall prone.
Wait, isn't that only if you
Ah.
end it there, though? Are you ending your turn there?
Yeah, he
so
didn't
just-
Ah,
have
okay.
movement
on.
left.
Yeah, he used all his
Um,
movement getting there.
Yeah.
Okay.
5. Yeah, I used all my movement, so now I'm prone. Oh, even the danger sense didn't fucking help me. Oh. Next.
The first guard seeing you seeing you fall down will go ahead and step forward, trying to stab you with his spear while you're down on the ground. Step forward to there. And it'll be with advantage because you're prone. It's going to be a 13 to hit.
Meets it, beats it. But I'm resistant because I'm still raging.
That's fine. It will deal 7 piercing damage, reduced to 3.
Alright.
And he'll step back out of the grease. And his two comrades nearby will both follow suit, stepping forward to stab you and then jumping back. Both of the attacks will come at advantage. first is a 15,
That hits.
and the second a 19.
And that definitely hits too.
All right. You'll take a total of 11 piercing damage from those two attacks.
DM, I hate to ask the question because it's kind of against us. I'm just, for my clarity, I guess. Is he still raging? Since he hasn't taken he hasn't dealt damage and it's been a full turn, or
It hasn't been
since it was his previous turn,
Yeah,
and then
you're
now
right.
this one.
He's not raging anymore. If you go a full turn without dealing damage, you lose your rage, right?
Well, he just raged. Is
No, he raged
rotation
the turn
hasn't passed.
before that.
The
didn't
turn
he?
before he raged, and
Yeah,
then
no,
from
he
there
raged
till
the
his
turn
current turn,
before.
he didn't take any damage or dealt damage.
Yeah.
It says if you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn or taken
Oh, it's
damage
attacked.
since.
Your rage
Then that's
ends
fine.
early if you are knocked unconscious, or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature or taken damage. So taking
haven't-
damage or attempting to attack keeps it up.
All right. Well, he's done
Yeah.
both, so that's
Yep.
okay.
Yeah.
So
That's
you'll
just
go
for
ahead
me.
and you'll take 11. Yeah, 11 damage reduced to 5.
Okay.
Thank you for reminding me. I almost forgot. I appreciate trying to play by the rules.
Yeah, it's either basically I have to attack something and if I don't, my rage ends.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're on to use you, Caudle.
All right. So you can punish me like leaving me prone. You can do something like that. What I would like to try and do, if I have to back up, basically charge at the wall, use my inspiration dice, use my advantage with strength checks, smash through that fucking wall, and just have everything fall onto these guys and end through there. I'm willing to use every fucking dice, inspiration, everything I can use to do that.
Go ahead and give me a strength check.
Cool. I do have advantage with this size.
You do.
So 9 plus 3, 12. And then
That's
I'm
your
willing.
higher roll?
Yes, 9 was my higher roll, plus 3, so 12. And I'm more than willing to.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So what dice is it for an
The
inspiration?
D4 for inspiration.
4
What? Stupid fucking owlbear right now.
plus 2, so 14 total.
It'll go. The wall
Yeah?
comes crashing down, and the guards in the area end up dispersed, separating a few of them from the others, leaving you standing in the middle of the hallway. I'm gonna say that's all of your turn. You won't get a bonus action after that.
Yep. No, that's totally fair enough.
And I need you to
Yep.
go ahead and roll Dex to stay standing.
Straight dex, yeah, or athletics. or
Dex
acrobat.
save.
Dex save. Wow, 17. Okay,
17
that's
will
what
do
I
it.
roll high on.
All right. In that case, we are on to Alora.
Oh yeah, as I do it, I'm doing like that T-Rex fucking roar, like Jurassic Park T-Rex fucking roar. Ah!
Okay, I think I'm gonna move over here since now the wall is kind of gone,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I'm. Could I cast web onto like somebody here or not? I think I'm just gonna try and bite somebody. No, I don't even think I can reach. I don't know. I think I might just.
The
try to
reach on the Spider King's bite is
5 feet.
5 feet. Yep. The web is a ranged weapon attack. Doesn't deal any damage, but it does restrain.
Yeah.
So it's up to you.
Okay, I'll try and cast web on one of them just so they are restrained and it makes it a little easier. I'll go for like, can I cast it on B? Can I see B from here?
Not from where you're standing. You can see C or D.
Okay. I'll do C.
All right, go ahead and roll the hit.
Okay.
Just roll me a d20 plus 5.
21.
21. All right, that'll hit. So C will be restrained, and let me make sure I got the right color for that.
I think they have to do a save though.
They have to do a save to escape on their own turn.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool.
He's restrained, so we'll be locked. And yeah, you're not standing in the thing. I'm just making sure. It looks like
Yeah.
you're good. Go ahead and roll me a d6, please.
Yeah. Okay. Let me get it back out. Sorry, I was trying to see. 6. 4.
4. You can use your web again in 6 turns.
Okay.
Okay.
These guards
Let's
wouldn't be
continue.
frightened of like a big giant spider and a massive dragonborn just crash through the wall by any chance?
Are you trying to use intimidation as an action?
Well, I mean, technically it's not my turn anymore. I was just sort of curious. Would that have scared anyone?
You can certainly try on your turn.
Yeah, cool.
We're on to Raven to start round 3 for us.
All right. So I move here, here, here. And I will stabby D.
All right, let's see it.
Yes, I will stabby D.
That will do it. Go ahead and give me damage.
For 12.
All right, we'll take that. What do you stab him with? A short sword, a dagger, what?
No, rapier.
A rapier. You burst out of the room quickly with that cat-like agility, and he doesn't even realize you're there until you've already plunged the tip of your rapier into his throat. And he chokes and looks at you for a moment before his eyes go dull and he slumps to the ground.
And with that, I look around and sheathe my hand crossbow, and that will be it for this turn.
All right, then. In that case, we're on to Dorlith. Dorlith, you just watched the giant dragonborn turn into an even more giant dragonborn and run through a wall.
How do they think we can't beat Strahd? Come on. And then Dorlith will move 5, 10, 15, 25. Oh, Jesus. He's going to get over here. And he's going to take his rapier and stab at C.
All right. That'll hit.
Yeah. Wheel. 6 points.
6 points of piercing damage?
Yes.
All right.
And
You stab him and he's hurt, but he's still on his feet.
Who currently has flanking, by the way? Sorry.
that would have
Dorlith
been
and
flanking.
Jacottle.
Okay.
I would like to roll that again to see if I could have gotten a natural 20.
Yeah, we're going crit fishing. Let's do it.
No, that's not going to do it. Okay. Easy enough. And then let's see. 5, 10. He has 5 more feet of movement. He's not going to move. Nope. That's the end of his turn.
All right, then. In that case, we are on to Artie.
Can I use my action to help Bach to his feet so that he can use his movement and everything
Yes.
on his turn?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna help him to his feet, And then I'm gonna cast Healing Word.
Ooh.
Give him like a pat on the back and be like, "Go get him."
Go ahead and roll
Oh.
a heal.
5.
All right, pick up 5 extra hit points, Bach.
Thank you, man.
Unless you want more movement, we're on to Bach's turn.
No, I'm done.
All right. Well, I'm still going to
Sorry,
attack. I'm going to attack C with my battle axe. So, 19. Wait, what?
That'll hit.
All right, I am two-handing it, so it's going to be 12 slashing.
10 plus Y. Y plus 2.
While raging. I get a +2 to damage while raging.
All right, cool.
Mm.
And you take your battle axe as soon as Artie pulls you up to your feet and gives you a pat on the back, and almost just in sync as he sort of shoves you forward, you're almost instinctively, your battle axe goes up behind your head and then comes crashing down, and the chainmail armor that's on the guard in front of you never stood a chance with a blow that heavy, as you cleave down halfway through his torso, forcing him to his knees and then removing the blade from his body, and he slumps over in the hallway.
Is he down?
He's gone. He's fucking finished.
I took Great Weapon Master. I get a bonus attack.
Okay, do you have any movement? Yep, go ahead.
Yep, I definitely have movement.
Can't attack around corners.
What?
There you go. You can't melee
right.
attack around corners.
I was moving my token.
Sounds good to me. If that's 15 feet of movement, that's fine by me. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Yep. So 12. That ends my turn.
Oh, that's not going to do it. All right. And with the remaining guards, give me just a moment. I'm going to need a moment to rearrange my encounter simulator so I don't lose track of everything. I'm gonna start relabeling some of these guys.
What kind of breath do you have, Exolotl?
Fire.
Line or
15. Cone. 15-foot cone fire.
Paul just looked at the paladin in the player's handbook, and he was like, "See that Dragonborn? That's me."
All right, that's much better. We're on to guard B there, who goes ahead and just uses his attack against Yucatl. In fact, guards B and F will go ahead and attack melee style. It'll be a 12 and a 21.
Only the 21, because it's meet it beats it, correct?
Beats it. Yep.
Yep.
Meets it beats it.
Only the 21.
So you'll take 9 piercing damage.
Cool.
And then A and I are going to move into position behind their teammates and both throw their spears down the hallway at you.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be... Yucatl, you there?
Yeah, I didn't hear what you said. What
A
numbers
12
were they?
and an 8 to hit.
They just bounce off. In my head, I'm imagining like I'm just shielding my body and bouncing everything, but then that spear got that little kink when I was moving the shield to block the spears or something like that.
Okay. Balk, as you came out into the hallway, you notice more guards approaching from down the stairs and in the front foyer area. E is going to move past you to Dorlith and attack Dorlith with his spear. It's going to be a 9 to hit.
That's not going to hit.
All right,
Dodge
then.
out of the way.
C will move here and attack Raven with his spear. It's also going to be a 9 to hit.
That's a no.
All right, then we have G, D, and H will all move into position to attack you, Bach, surrounding you as they see you sort of outpositioned yourself. All 3 attacks are going to be with advantage because they're flanking you.
Okay.
These guards seem to be very well trained because as they approach you, you realize that you've been surrounded and cut off from your team. We're going to have a 9, a 23, and a 20.
The 20 and the 20 hit.
Okay, and the 23 came with a natural 20, so we're going to have crit damage once and regular damage once. It will deal a total of 12 piercing damage, cut to 6 by your rage.
Yep. My
All right,
Bardic
then.
Inspiration. I thought you were going to say Bardic Inspiration.
I almost said barbarian, but rage.
Oh,
You
yeah,
call it,
Ragey.
well, it's you.
So you know what? Just with a big raw fire breath
All right, where to?
straight onto BFA. Is it I or J?
And it's 15. That's I. And it's 15
Yep.
feet.
Correct. So it should be hitting all of them.
I'll hit all 3 of them. Yep. Go ahead and roll. What's the save? Dex
3 or
con?
4? Would it hit all 4?
It'll hit all 4.
Yes.
You can shoot it straight down the hallway
Um,
like that.
Yeah. Basically, that's what I'm trying to do. It is a DC 12. What? Dexterity 12.
All right.
So a success is half damage.
So we have a 16, a 20, an 18, and a 6.
Okay, only one will take the full damage then.
Okay, go ahead and roll me damage.
So 7 total damage, which
Okay,
will be
so-
half to 3 for the other 3.
Okay, F is going to take 7 fire damage, and the other 3, B, A, and I. A, B, and I will take 3 each. And that's 8.
Am I allowed to try and be intimidating and roar and
Not
scare
as
them?
a bonus action. As an action, you can try to intimidate.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I'm just technically still where I am then.
All right, then, Alora, we're on to you.
Hello. So I think I'm just going to climb up on the wall, like on the side of the wall after where the hole is,
Yep.
and go towards, like, let's see, how much is each square? 5 feet?
5 feet.
So,
The king spider has
I
30
have-
feet. You can get to here if you want to be here.
Okay, that's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna try and bite at one of these guys.
All right, let's see it. Roll to
Okay.
hit.
Yep. Oh, that's a 10. That's not gonna hit.
No, that's not going to hit.
Nope.
Do you have a bonus action for me?
No.
All right, then in that case, we will move on to Raven to start us off with round 4.
You have advantage.
Raven, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Sorry.
No worries.
I had my thing on mute.
No worries. What you got for me?
I have a 21.
Okay, are we attacking C?
Wait. Is that with advantage?
Yes, that was with advantage.
Okay, just double checking.
Yes, it would be C that I am attacking right now.
All right, roll damage.
Eight damage to him.
All right. Bonus
And
action for me?
Hmm?
You have a bonus action?
yeah, I'm going to throw a dagger at
What is that, 2-weapon fighting?
hold on, no. It's No, I don't have. Yeah, that is 2-weapon fighting.
Okay, go ahead. Who are you throwing it at?
I am going to throw it at. I guess I'll throw it at C.
All
No, I
right.
can't throw it at C. I need to throw it at the.
That'll be with disadvantage if you throw it at him that close.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it at that one over here. Do you see?
Yeah,
that.
H.
H.
All right. Yep. Roll to hit.
All right. No hit.
That will not do it. Nope. We'll be on to Dorlith. Unless you have movement you want to use.
No.
All right.
No movement right now.
Dorlith, what are we doing?
Seeing that now everyone's kind of like separated and these guards are surrounding Bach and we're kind of in a rough spot, Dorlith will raise his hand and point it at E, and he'll say, I have you in my sights. And he'll cast Hex on E. And
all right, is there a save?
For Hex, there is not a save. However, I can choose a check, an ability for him to have disadvantage on.
Okay.
And it's going to be strength.
All right.
And until the spell ends, I deal an additional 1d6 necrotic damage whenever I hit them. So as soon as I cast Hex, my rapier is going to come up and stab. Try to stab him right in the gut. It's not going to do anything.
No, it's not. Not going to get home with that one. That'll be the end of your turn.
Yep.
All right. We are on to Artie.
Okay. What would opening a door be? Would it be a bonus action or would it take an action?
The door's already open.
Right, but the door across the hall.
I wouldn't charge you an action for that.
Okay. Then I'm gonna come out and make sure I have my selection tool. There we go. I'm gonna come out and I'll cast Firebolt on which one's hurt? Just C, right?
Guard
C
C has
right
been hurt
now.
and F has been hurt.
Okay.
Or they're the ones in the most critical condition.
An 18
All right, that'll hit.
for 6 damage.
Okay, against who again?
C.
All right.
And then
So
I'm gonna
you'll
run.
throw a little mote of fire down the hallway as you run through the hall. You cross the hall and throw a little mote of fire down the hallway, and it whizzes past Raven before striking the guard in front of him squarely in the chest. Raven, you're confused for a minute because it doesn't seem to do anything until the guard bursts into flame and falls to a pile of ash in front of you.
Sweet.
Artie, you run into this room and you find a dining room full of what seem like just regular older women were having a meal before they heard the commotion. Now they're all huddled near the table trying to avoid any confrontation. They seem to be afraid of you.
Okay, I'm just gonna put my hands down, like lowering my body and telling them to like stay down, and I'm gonna close the door behind me.
All right. Do you have anything else for me?
No.
All right, we're on to Bach.
I'm going to attack H
Okay.
with the good old X. And, Jesus fucking Christ. 14.
14 will not hit.
You know what? Fuck it. Bonus action frenzy.
Okay.
So I attack again while taking exhaustion. 17.
That'll hit.
Oh,
Nice.
thank God. I'd rather take the exhaustion.
All right. Go ahead and roll me damage.
9 slashing.
9 slashing damage. So you You bring down this battle axe blade. You miss once, and you swing down in a chopping motion, and he manages to make you miss, but he's not expecting it when you bring it back up in the other direction. You strike him cleanly, not killing him, but hurting him badly.
All right.
You have a
That-
bonus.
eh,
You have anything else for me?
No, I bonus action frenzy, and I take a level of exhaustion while doing that. No, that ends my turn.
All right. The guards in the room all see what's going on, and Alora, as you came out, the attention of guards A and I turned to you, and they both attack you with their spears once you perch yourself on the wall behind them. The first one's going to be an 18 to hit,
That'll hit.
and the second's going to be a 20.
Yeah, I'll hit.
2 piercing damage, and then we've got crit damage once for... Who got lucky there? 4 piercing damage.
Ooh,
So
wow.
a total of 6 piercing damage on that turn.
Mhm.
All right. Jukaro, guards B and F. They've still got their attention turned to you,
Mm-hmm.
and they both decide to attack you with their spears. You've got a 5 to hit,
Just
and a
ignored.
20.
Ignored.
All right.
The 20 got close, but no dice.
All right. Dorlith, the guard in front of you, goes to stab you again. It's going to be a 6 to hit.
That's not gonna hit.
All right. Balk, the guard next to you, guard H, he shoves past his teammate and goes to attack Raven, while the
Again,
other 2 guards,
Opportunity
well,
attack.
he didn't move outside your range.
Yep.
All right.
So while the other 2 guards position themselves to put themselves in an advantageous spot, Raven, the attack against you will be a 12 to hit.
Miss.
All right, and then G and D will attack you, Balk, both with advantage.
All right.
The first one is going to be a 13 to hit,
Yep, that hits.
and the second will be a 21 to hit,
Yeah, that hits too.
for a total of 14 piercing damage reduced to 7.
Gotta love that resistance.
Yeah. How many rounds are we in right now, JR?
We are currently at round 4.
Okay, I got 6 more rounds for the rage ends.
Mm-hmm. Jukaro, we're on to you.
Sweet. By any chance, am I allowed to do some nasty bullshit, like shove them both into the 2 guards behind them to like prone them or do some bullshit like that?
I'm gonna say no, and the reason is because there are feats and like spell invocations that allow you to do that.
Yep.
If there weren't, I might allow you to do it as an action, as a check, but since there are, and that's something you
Yeah.
passed up
No,
on, I'm
no.
gonna say no.
That's fine. That's why I'm asking the question. All right. Well, then I'm going to do what is it? Not action. Second wind, just to bump up my health first as a bonus action.
Okay, go ahead and roll
So-
a heal. It's a 1d4 plus 4, right?
No. Second wind is 1d10 plus 3.
Okay, go ahead.
1d10, d10. 2 plus 3 is 5. So
Okay. Yep,
One,
go ahead
two,
and add 5 hit
4,
points.
5. And then just go in for a swing at who's looking a little bit weaker.
Are you asking B or F?
Yes, correct.
F.
Yep, cool. I'll swing at F then. So
Alright,
I
let's
use
roll
my
to hit.
bonus action, so I'm only using my standard hammer attack. 11.
11's not gonna get home.
That's all right.
Is
Cool.
that gonna be it for your turn?
Unfortunately.
Then I need you to go ahead and roll me that dex save.
Fuck. Forgot all about that shit. Dex save. Nat 20.
All right, that'll get you there. All right. Alora,
That's
we're
what I
on to you.
style.
I'm gonna try biting again. I'm gonna go for A.
All right.
That's a 19.
A 19 does it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me damage.
Yeah, it's 1d8. 7 plus 3, that's 10 damage, and then I need it to make a Constitution saving throw.
Well, it's not going to get the chance because when you bite it, your spider mandibles, they cut straight through his flesh. You're a lot stronger than you remember being, and you pop his head right off his shoulders.
I just start
Oh,
chewing
yeah.
on it. I just start saying, I got 2 heads as the Spider King, so one of my head is talking and is going, this one's delicious.
Oh, that's sick. But okay.
I love it. It's great.
And
Are you
they'll
saying that once you pop, you can't stop?
We're back around to Raven. What have you got for me?
All right. I will rapier the bitch in front of me. Oh, hold on. That did have advantage, so let me roll another one, see if it gets
roll
higher
another
than
one.
that. Which it did.
It did. A 19 will hit.
And for 5 damage.
All right, 5 damage is fine. And there was a rapier? 5 piercing damage?
Yes, 5 piercing
Okay, so
damage.
you're gonna stab him. After he attacked you, he sort of recklessly swung his spear and you ducked under it and made a miss, and you come back with a deft and very precise rapier attack that slides directly between the links of his chainmail armor, striking him right in his heart and killing him on the spot.
Nice.
Get trucked.
And
As you do this, you see come back in through the front door the large, bald, dark-skinned guard captain as he comes in with a large, ornate battle axe slung over his shoulder and announces, after pointing his finger in your direction, all of you, he announces that I am Izek Strasny, and for the people of Vallaki, I will kill you all.
No, if I kill you first!
and I
Dorman's turn. Sorry, Raven, go ahead.
I swing my last dagger at. Oh hell! I'm gonna swing it at the guard captain who just came in.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
Nope, that's gonna miss.
That's not gonna get home.
And with that, I'm gonna let everybody stay there for right now. So
All right.
that's it for me.
All right, we're on to Dorlith.
Seeing that captain come in, Dorlith puts a little smirk on and stabs directly into E with his rapier.
That's not gonna get home.
Oh man, jeez
Anything else for
Louise.
me?
Can
Strahd has
I?
not been outside.
No. So, part of Hex is let's see. It doesn't specifically say that I can shift the Hex until the target that I currently
Yeah, no,
have
not
hexed.
until they die.
Okay. I just wanted to see if that was an option.
Unless you just cast it again. You can
double
cast
the
it again,
Hex.
but it's a concentration spell, right?
Hex is
Yes, Hex is
concentration.
concentration.
Yep.
So if you cast it on somebody else, it'll drop on him and go up on the other person.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna, with that little smirk that I made to the captain, and the reason I missed is because I didn't take my eyes off the captain of the guard as I
Okay.
cast Hex on him,
All right.
and then that'll be that damage doesn't do anything.
And what's the ability he's gonna have a nerf to?
Ooh, Let's go strength still. Yep, let's stick strength.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be the end of Dorlith's turn.
All right. Artie, we're on to you.
I'm gonna come out and kind of whisper to Dorlith, "Is it over?" Realizing it's not, I'm going to cast and like what looks to be a hand grenade right here in this square, and cast fairy fire centered on it.
Okay.
It is a 20-foot square, so it would encompass E to the guard captain.
Looking at a 20-foot square, fairy fire. Give me just a second here.
Yep, sorry,
Make sure
Bach. Hey, Bach, actually, can you do a deck save while he's drawing it?
I can with advantage because of danger sense. I think I saw you throw it.
That's your 20-foot box, is that right?
Well, yes, no, you're right. Okay, I would have pushed it out and gotten the guard captain.
It's only 20 feet, it wouldn't have got it. Or you want it pushed out one.
Yeah, can we
One
push it out
closer to
one
the
and get
guard.
the guard captain?
No worries, I can do that.
Thank you.
Let me give you your deck save. With
Fairy
advantage.
fire, and that just gives everybody advantage on it?
Okay, so Bach made it. He's not fairy fired, but can I get deck saves from the other three?
Three
Meanwhile,
guards and
I'll
the
go ahead
guard
and read
captain?
that. Yeah.
The guard
it's,
captain has a 14. The guards have a 9, a 10, and a 4.
Okay.
What's the save?
So just G and D are illuminated with like violet, like shape particles,
Okay.
and they're gonna be anybody that attacks these two is gonna have advantage.
All right.
Nice.
All right. Is that all you got for me?
I am going to run back across the hall.
All right. We're
You're
on
doing
to
great, guys.
Bach.
Do you like open and close the door despite there being a big gap in the wall?
Oh yes, definitely. And I'm like leaning. I'm like leaning against the door too.
He's polite. He goes through
Yeah,
the
yeah.
proper door.
Yeah.
Bach, it's your turn.
So I get advantage on G and D, right?
You do.
Alright, I'm gonna tag G.
All right. Let's roll to hit.
Alright.
Hopefully, kill it so you can spin on the last one.
I know, right? Oh, I forgot to do the stupid advantage. Now, oh, see if I roll higher. I forgot to do the stupid advantage.
No worries.
What the?
13s. That hurts.
Oh, both double 8s. You gotta be fucking.
I'm assuming you're going to
Kidding me.
use your bonus action attack too?
No, I can only do that. No, I can't do anything. That ends my turn.
And would you want to move back one square so that you're not flanked anymore?
No, DM, is that allowed?
You can move
Just
wherever the
take-
fuck you want. Why are you asking me?
Yeah, but if I
Yeah,
move here,
'cause-
you said, oh, weapon attacks don't hit through corners.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
well,
you.
yeah, weapon attacks don't hit around corners. You're right. So,
You attack and then you move.
so yeah, you can move. You just won't be able to attack from there.
There's
Yeah.
plenty of other targets. There's E and D.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just double checking. Yeah, well, that's still end of my turn.
Okay, so you're just gonna move and end your turn there?
Yeah.
Wait, what about the attack? You couldn't attack?
No, he
I can't.
already did.
Attacked and then moved.
Yeah.
No,
I
but
already
he
did
has,
that
his, he has
move.
his frenzy bonus action, is what he's
Yeah,
talking
but
about.
every time I frenzy, I gain
Ah.
a level of exhaustion. It's a barbarian
No.
thing.
No. Frenzy
Shit,
is
right.
lasting. It continues till the end of your rage. You can bonus action attack forever.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was just a one and done. Okay, I'm being
No.
the big
No,
dumb.
no. Keep going.
Okay. So then I'll just attack fucking D then. Yeah.
D, all right, let's roll to hit with advantage, please.
How's it with a bit? Oh. How's with
Fairy
advantage?
fire.
Because
Yeah, yeah,
fairy
fairy
fire.
fire.
Yeah, I forgot about fairy fire.
She has the high ground.
23
That'll hit.
Nice.
for 6 plus 2, so 8 slashing.
8 slashing damage. All right. And you're gonna move back down to here, right?
Yeah, back down here. Guys, can you believe it's my first time playing a barbarian?
All right. So B and F Jucotl will both attack you with their spears again.
Of course.
First one's going to be a 20 to hit,
That's a fail.
and the second is a 22.
Ah, bastard. Yeah, it's a hit.
All right. It's going to deal 6 piercing damage.
6. Okay. So
Hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alora, guard eye, seeing you snap the head off of his teammate next to you, he's gonna sort of, he seems to be very angry, but also very terrified as he's just hacking away wildly with this spear. He's screaming bloody murder, and he's got tears streaming from his eyes as he's stabbing this giant spider with his spear. It's going to be a natural 1 to hit.
I laugh at him. I say, you couldn't even hit a giant spider!
Mm.
And I scare him even more.
It's even funnier
on
because
to,
spiders. It's even funnier because spiders don't speak common.
Guards E and D both attack you, Dorlith, with one of them stabbing at you and the other throwing a javelin over his teammate's shoulder to try and hit you.
Right.
The first one is going to be a 22 to hit,
That hits.
and the second will be a 6.
That misses.
All right. Damage-wise, we are looking at 3 piercing damage.
Take it. Still not taking my eyes off the captain, though.
And then G is going to move to here and throw a javelin at you, Balk.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
4 damage. 4 piercing damage.
To 2, right?
Yes, down to 2, yes.
Okay.
And as all the people start moving out of the way, you realize that they're not just moving for better positioning. They're making way for their captain, who takes a step forward and quietly, almost as though he's not even talking to you, he says, "Baron, you bastard fool." And he takes in his hand, it's like he's holding a snowball, but in his hand, this mote of light grows into a ball of flame, and he hurls it at you, like he's just trying to pelt you with a dodgeball. It's gonna be a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
For 11 flame damage.
Guys, Bonk not looking so good.
That won't be reduced because it's not slashing.
Yeah, I
piercing
know.
button. All right, just making sure. And that will be it for his turn. And we will be on to Jucotl.
Cool. I just want to deal with these guys. I'm just going straight swings. Nothing fancy.
All right, let's see.
So we'll go hammer on, where's the first guy? You said F was looking
F
a
was
little
hurt
bit
more,
worse?
yep.
Yep, so
F
I'll
was
do the
hurt
first
worse.
one on him. For a total of 6, so never mind. That's going to do fuck all.
Well, yeah, you're right
Followed
about
up with
that.
an unarmed attack.
Okay,
And 17.
Ayo.
that will hit.
Yep, and I'm going to add my 1d6 of that the giant thing on this one.
Go ahead and roll your d6 and your damage.
My damage is a flat 4 because it's unarmed, plus d6 plus 3, so 6 plus 3 is 9.
6 plus. Oh yes. So No. It's
No,
4
wait, not
plus
6.
3.
4. Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
it's
I
4
misread.
plus 3.
I read
No
my
worries.
hit from before. Sorry.
No worries. You
7.
swing with your battle axe, and both guards duck and get out of the way. Your hammer is embedded in the wall, and you just in an angry rage that you can't seem to get home with this hammer. You take your right hand and you reel back, and you just punch as hard as you can, connecting
Hell yeah.
cleanly with face. You can feel his helmet crunch down with the force of your punch, crushing his skull as he hits the
Yes.
ground, bloodied and doesn't move.
Yes.
Would that be it
Now,
for your turn?
I've used my actions. I want to be able to just step out of this grease, but not opportunity attack.
You can't
Do I have
end
that
your
available?
turn. Ooh, no.
You'd have to come back in the room with me where the wall isn't.
I couldn't.
Yeah,
If you wanna
but
get
you'll
out of
eat
it.
an opportunity attack on the way out, though.
Yeah, I'm trying
'Cause
to
the way an
avoid.
opportunity, he technically can't attack around corners, but the way opportunity attacks work is he attacks you before you get there. You know?
Yeah. I'm just sick of being in this grease.
Sorry.
Nah, it's cool.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to bottleneck for a little bit longer.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. Oh man. Nah, I'll risk the dex. I'll take the dex save being in the grease.
All right, let's see it.
16. Okay. For some
That'll make
reason,
it.
my 0 dex modifier is rolling high, but everything else is pretty average. That's fucking good.
In that case, we're on to Alora. You've got this guard in front of you. He seems to be very angry, but at the same time, he seems to be pissing himself. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try and eat him.
Okay.
yeah.
Well, sounds like fun. Let's roll to hit.
Fuck yeah.
It's protein.
Alora's just a hungry girl, man. She's
As
going
a
on.
11, that's not
An
gonna hit.
11 is not gonna get home.
Nope.
Human guard the other white meat.
But yeah, that's my turn.
And just so I'm sure, Fairy Fire is not a lasting spell, is it?
Oh yeah, they're
It
tagged even if they
No,
leave
no,
the
but
area.
it
They're still
doesn't. It
tagged.
doesn't last. It doesn't last on the area, does it?
Oh no.
No,
It's instant for the area. Okay, cool. That's what I thought. I'll
Oh.
just get rid of that.
Oh, fairy fire. It's concentration up to 1 minute.
Yeah, so you keep it up on the enemies that it hits, but the area doesn't keep a spell on it.
right.
Okay.
So in that case, we will be around to Raven. Start us off round 6.
Raven's going to. I can't do that. Or I'm going to run to here and hit D
Mm-hmm.
with at advantage.
Okay.
Roll. And 24 to hit.
That will hit.
And that's
Nice.
going to be. Oh, nice. 11 plus 7, 18 damage.
18 piercing damage. You'll jump past Balk, who just caught what looked like just a ball of fire. It looked like a tiny sun. You just caught it right on the chin and just ate it. Sort of fell back against the wall, and you took the opportunity to move past her and go ahead and attack guard D. You just jam that rapier in wherever you can find a spot, and the guard, who's already severely injured, just sort of crumbles down to his knees and slumps over.
Nice.
Anything else for me?
Yeah. I will try and stab E with my silver short sword.
All right, let's see it.
Yes!
Yep,
21
you're
to
gonna get
hit
home. Give me that damage.
Nice.
for 7.
All right. You strike him with your short sword, and his chainmail armor catches most of it, but on the way out, the blade slashes his arm, cutting him open, and he's bleeding profusely, but still standing.
All right. And I will stay where I am right now because Bach needs a break from all of the damage.
All right.
And my AC is apparently significantly higher.
All right. As you do
Are
that,
you guys grabbing the captain or? Never mind.
as you do that, the two mastiffs that Alora saw in the study upstairs come barreling down the stairs, and they both begin barking and snarling at you, coming up from behind, almost catching you by surprise. But you realize that they're there, and you start damn near pissing yourself, realizing that you've come face to face with your mortal enemy.
They're dogs. They're not my mortal enemy. Another cat. Another cat is my mortal enemy.
Okay.
And then a wolfen shows up.
If you've ever had cats, dogs
I
are not their
own
mortal.
one.
Yeah,
I own
dogs
one.
dogs are not their mortal enemy. Other cats are.
All right. Well, we're on to Dorlith.
Still keeping eyes on the captain. Dorlith is just gonna try to dispatch E with his rapier for an 18.
All right. That'll hit.
Yes, finally. 4 points
Nice.
of piercing damage.
4 points.
And why
and
it
you
hit-
said it was with your rapier.
It was with my rapier.
Okay, so when E stabbed at you, you were hit and it hurt bad, but you were able to get a hold of the spear before he pulled it away, and you were able to use his momentum to pull it in and make him catch the full force of your rapier straight back into his stomach. And he goes limp on the rapier, falling off the blade and spilling blood all
Nice.
over the hallway.
Nice. And then Dorlith will move right next to Raven. Nope. Dorlith will move. Shoot. Man. Okay.
Don't
How's that
move
gonna work?
closer to the dogs. Abandon me to the dogs.
No, I'll just kind of step next to Bach and allow some room in front of me. And that's the end of Dorlith's turn.
In that case, we are on to Artie.
Is G one of the original ones that was in the Fairy Fire?
Yes, it was D and G.
Okay. I got a 16. Do spell attacks count as advantage?
Yeah, they get advantage. Yeah.
23
That's gonna get home.
with only 2.
All right.
That's fine. We're making the hits. We're making the hits. Come on.
Got anything else for me?
No.
In that case, we're on to Buck. You're hurt badly. What are you gonna do?
Oh, I know. And I have no potions of healing. Boom. Boom.
Do you have any ranged options?
No.
No, he's gonna
I
hit
do.
with melee.
Yeah, I'm a melee ranger. I'm gonna attack the guy that threw the fucking sun at me.
All right, you'll go ahead and attack the captain, Izek Strasny. Go ahead and
With
roll a hit.
advantage. Is the fair fire still up?
Izek Strasny was not hit by the fairy fire. He doesn't have advantage against him.
No, he
Okay.
was.
Was he?
He didn't
Yeah,
save.
he was.
Only G and the other one.
Yeah, no, he rolled
Saved.
above the save. He
Yeah.
saved
You rolled
it.
above the
saved,
save?
yeah,
Okay.
he
Yeah,
saved.
Ezek made the save.
Okay.
Let's attack that. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Mod 20.
That's gonna get home.
Alright. Do. So that's 6 slashing.
6 slashing.
Nice.
All right.
Alright.
If you kill something, you get another free attack, right?
If I do a crit, or it drops to 0.
Okay.
Oh, wait. That was the first roll. Oh, wait, he made the save. Never mind.
Yep. He made the save. Yep.
Yeah, that's going to end my turn.
All
Don't
right.
you
then.
have
Wait,
another
don't you have
attack?
bonus? You got bonus action attack.
Bonus
Yeah,
action.
Since
I
you're still
keep on
current,
fucking forgetting that.
Yep, you do have your
G,
frenzy
dude,
attack.
because if you kill it, you get another turn.
Yeah.
14?
Nope, not gonna do it.
Yeah, well.
Damn.
That ends my turn.
Guard B is going to go ahead and attack you again, Jucatl.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I rolled the complete wrong character. It's gonna be a 14 to hit.
Not even close. Just bounces off.
All right. Guard I is going to do the same against you, Alora.
Mm-hmm.
Does that hit?
You didn't say what I didn't. You didn't say
I'm
what-
sorry, it's a 13 to hit.
Oh no, it doesn't hit.
All right. We've got
I just
Guard
love that we have 2 tanks down there doing their own shit.
Yeah, I know, right? these 4 goddamn guards just won't die.
And you guys haven't been hit though, so it's cool.
Oh, I took
Raven
one.
and Bach, the Mastiffs will leap down the stairs at you two to attack the both of you. Raven, against you, it's going to be a 9 to hit.
Nope.
Nice.
Bach, it's going to be a 22.
No.
That's
Jesus Christ.
That's going to be 7 piercing damage.
What did
I'm down
orcs
to-
do to these people?
well, I would be down 0, but I'm a half orc. Relentless endurance. I'm back up at 1.
Actually, it's 7 reduced to 7 reduced to 3. What does that leave you at?
Bloodied.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Still leaves you standing.
Yeah.
And then I need you to go ahead and roll me a strength saving throw.
Okay. 22.
22. That'll make it. All right.
Hey, quick
Guard
question.
G. Yep.
Is this handrail a wall?
Handrail. No. Well, I would.
Yeah, that's got to be a wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's a wall for sure.
Okay, so we have these open spaces.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Guard G is gonna move across and attack you, Dorlith.
Let's go.
Gonna be a 6 to hit.
That is not gonna hit.
All right then. And Captain Ezek Strasny will move into position, seeing you push forward, Bach, even though you're hurt badly, and go ahead and attack you. He raises his battle axe. Gonna be a natural 20 for 27 to hit.
Fuck.
27 does hit.
The first attack is going to deal. Give me a second. 2d10. It's going to deal 20 slashing damage.
I'm down to 0, but back up at 1 due to relentless endurance.
Okay.
So DM.
Oh, you didn't use that? Okay, awesome.
So as
I
that. Go ahead. Okay.
What was that, Dorlith?
As Isaac strikes this powerful blow into Bach, Dorlith is gonna just close his eyes, and his eyes will start to emanate this like purple light, and Rebuke the Violent is going to cast on Isaac. All the damage he just dealt, he's gonna take it back in necrotic
Nice.
damage.
Try. Yeah.
And it was crit damage too.
Second.
It was.
I don't see
Oh.
Rebuke the Violent in your spell list.
It's not a spell. It's part of.
Is that a feat?
It is a feat.
Just a moment.
He needs to make a wisdom saving throw though.
Okay, where is it? I don't see it at all.
If you go into, it's part of my channel divinity. So I have Emissary of Peace and Rebuke the Violent.
Indeed. Rebuke the Violent immediately after attack within 30 feet deals damage with an attack against a creature other than you. You can use the reaction to force the attacker to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 13.
Yes.
They take radiant damage equal
Radiant.
to the damage just dealt, or half
Yeah.
on a success. Okay,
Good fucking
wisdom
save.
saving throw.
He needs to take all that damage, baby. All of it.
Wisdom
Let's
saving
go.
throw.
Let's go.
It'll be a 17.
Damn, he still takes 10 points of radiant damage.
All right.
Save for half. That's not bad. That's not bad.
That's not
Yeah.
bad for half.
Does he just take the damage, or does it revoke the damage on Bach?
It doesn't say about reversing it. It's just
Okay,
It's
so
just a
he
slap
still
on the
takes
hand or
the damage.
retaliatory.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's just like Hellish Rebuke, but worse.
yeah, exactly.
Yes.
That's exactly.
All right. In that case, Bach, he swings his battle axe once, catching you cleanly and knocking you to the floor. Close your eyes when your head hits the ground and open them again, taking a big gasping breath, realizing that wow, I actually might have just been dead. And you look up just in time to see him bring down his battle axe on you one more time. It's going to be a 14 to hit.
14 hits.
Mm.
Damn,
And it'll deal 16 battle axe damage. Slashing, rather.
Hey, making death saving throws now.
Okay. I believe... Do I have a color for death saves? Oh no, you're
You-
unconscious.
Well,
And
death stays unconscious.
Yep, you're
Yeah.
unconscious and incapacitated. All right.
Yeah.
Remind me when we get back to your turn, you're on death saves, and that will be the end of Captain Izek Strasny's turn. We're on to you, Jukaro.
All right, I just want to kill this guy. I'm swinging.
All right, let's do it.
All right, 19.
A 19 gets home.
All right, and I'm adding the one fucking d6 for the damage. Fuck this guy. Like, I'm so
All right.
over him. So I got 7 at the base, and where's my d6? 7 plus 4 is
Nice.
11.
You yank your hammer out of the wall where it had been planted when you swung at the other guy, and
Mm-hmm.
swing it back across the hallway, and the guy tries to duck out of the way but doesn't quite get there in time as he gets his head caught on the face of the hammer and smashed against the sturdy wall.
Yes.
And you don't know whether he's dead or not because he didn't really make a sound when the impact happened, but you assume he's gone by the violent splatter of blood against the wall.
Nice. So now that I'm not engaged any longer and I'm still large, am I able to get my way somewhere here?
How much movement have you got?
I haven't used any, so it's still base 30.
Well, you can move through your teammates, you just can't move through enemies.
So I'm technically too big, aren't I?
And
Mhm.
Isaac has disadvantage on strength saving throws. Bye.
Yeah, although I've used
Well,
my
you'd
main
have to do
action.
that
That
to
was my
G
main
Oh,
action.
G
then
and Isaac.
Isaac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, if you allow me, I'm willing to just barge right through and shove, but I've technically used my main action on an attack. So
Yeah, I'd probably make you do that as an action.
yeah, that's fair. Well
You
then,
move
because I
one-
can't, I'll move to there, so at least I is flanked.
Okay. You got nothing else for
And-
me?
I mean, technically it's a new engagement, so I doubt you'd let me attack against I, would ya?
Do you have? I mean, you have bonus action.
Yeah, I
Extra
haven't used my
attack,
bonus
right?
action. Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Oh,
Use it
okay,
if you want.
cool.
Why would I
Sweet.
care? That's what the rules say.
Oh, it's just because it's a new person, so I wasn't sure if it counted. But
No.
yeah, fuck yeah, if you let me
you
do
see,
it, fuck yeah.
Is it in
Boom.
what's the bonus action? 2-weapon fighting?
Yep. 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be against the same target.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
true.
Well,
Okay.
you're dual wielding your warhammer, aren't you? Or you're single?
No,
you're two-handed,
shield.
right?
Yeah, two hands. So shield.
Oh,
shield
yes.
and
I was letting you make
Warhammer.
unarmed strikes with your shield.
Yes, that's what
Yes,
you've been
go
letting
ahead.
me do. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Cool. Well, I rolled the 18, so yeah, 18 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
And I'm not allowed to add because I already added my bonus
Yep.
damage, so it's just a base 4.
4 damage. All right, you'll smash her in the back with his shield.
Oh, that was with
Pushing.
advantage technically, but
It's no big deal. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you can
Nah,
crit
that's
fish if you want. You can go ahead.
nah, I didn't get it. Didn't get it.
All right.
All good.
In that case, we're on to Alora.
I think I'm just going to. I kind of want to either crawl all the way over to the wall on this side and get around, but I might just. I'm gonna just go after I first and just get rid of him.
All right, let's see
Or
it.
at least attempt. I got advantage, right?
You do.
Yep.
Both of them are 14s plus 5, 19.
19 will
Yes.
hit.
Okay, so 1d8. Hopefully this does it enough. That's an 8 plus 3, 11 damage.
All right, that'll be enough to kill him.
Yeah, I just eat them too. This time both
Indeed.
the spider heads are just like they're saying things in spider language, so none of you understand it, but they're saying stupid things about eating this guy.
All right.
I'm eating him. Yeah. Yum 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 yum.
You have anything else for your turn?
No. Actually,
Alright.
I
I
can,
didn't wanna
I can
move?
move. I can move. Yeah. Now I can move. I have 30-foot movement speed, or do yeah. I have 30
And you
foot
have-
speed. Let's
And you have wall climb, so you can climb and stay
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the ceiling.
Yeah. I was how far? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll go to like the wall right here. And I'll stand on the wall and I'll just prepare myself for more battle in the future.
All right, Alora, give me just a second. Climb. Yep, you have a climb speed, so you can hang on the wall instead of. So you'll be in this space, but you'll be on the wall.
Yeah.
All right. Climb by me.
Dorlith, you can kind of feel Artie like pushing out your right leg as he sticks his head in between you and the wall.
Dorlith, or I'm sorry, Raven. As this all happens around you, the two mastiffs, seeing that Bach is no longer a threat, both turn their attention to you and both sort of lunge out to attack you, trying to bite you.
Didn't they already attack once this round?
Nope, that was the end of last round.
Oh, so
Okay.
are they top round?
They're bottom of the round. They're the very bottom.
Bottom.
And one of them is going to be with advantage. The one is going to be an 11. The
Nope.
advantaged one is going to be a 22.
That'll hit.
Okay, it'll be 4 piercing damage. And then I need you to roll me a strength saving throw. (16) makes the save. Dorlith, the guard in front of you, will go ahead and attack you with his spear again.
Okay.
He's quite persistent.
He's trying.
How much was the damage for that?
It was 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
It's a 10 to hit, Dorlith.
Not gonna hit.
Not gonna hit, all right. And then Izek Strahd will turn his... Or no, he already attacked, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what I was
Oh,
saying,
I'm a
because we,
dumbass.
It's
It's all right.
cycled around, didn't it?
Yeah,
Right
well,
at the
no,
top of the
didn't.
round.
We had Izek Strahd's turn, we had Jucatl, Alora, and then the dogs. So that means it's Raven's turn.
well, no, the problem is that the dogs attacked with the Izak Strasny the last time he attacked, which is why I was asking. Because they got that all set up and came in and attacked at the same time.
Oh, I'm
Got it.
sorry. It was a layer action. It was when they came out.
When they showed up.
Right.
Yeah, I'll send you
Yes.
photos.
It was a
Outside of-
layer action, and then they had their turn.
Okay.
Okay. Yep.
All right, that's why I was asking.
Yeah, nope, you're right. You're right. I didn't explain to y'all that it was a layer action. That's on me.
All right,
Go
so
ahead.
I'm going to attack G right now.
All right, let's hit.
Destroy him.
Attack.
Hey.
22 to hit
Oh yeah, that gets there.
with 10 plus 3 damage.
You got sneak attack. Why?
Because he's still got fairy fire and I
And
have
you have
advantage.
That's true. All right, that's fine by me. It'll be 13 total.
Yep.
All right, that'll be enough to kill him,
Yes.
All right.
leaving you in the room with the 2 dogs and Captain Izek Strahd.
And
And Bach bleeding out. I don't know what you want me to say.
yeah, no, I'm just looking. I'm going.
Oh yeah, my bad. I forgot to mention the half orc is fucking perishing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're left with Captain Izek Strahd, the 2 dogs, and the half orc who is currently going into the light.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Is that going to be it for your turn, Raven?
No.
What do you got for me?
Please get the front door. Yes. And then move to the kitchen, please.
I pour a potion of healing.
That's
the-
an action.
That's an action.
Yes.
All right, then.
Yeah. To use a potion or a poison on yourself or your own weapon is a bonus action, but to use it on someone else is an action.
Okay. So then I'm going to do the only honorable thing and run backwards 2 steps, taking all 3 attacks of opportunity.
That's not great, but okay.
Wait,
Wait, don't you have
Okay.
bonus action disengage?
Wait, don't you have bonus action disengage?
Yes, I do have bonus action disengage for 5 feet. So there we go. Yes, that is what I will do.
All right. That's pretty good.
And with that, after I disengage there, I'm going. And I'm going, go to the front, motherfuckers!
I think so.
All right, then we'll go on to Dorlith.
Dorlith is going to move here, and seeing that Bach is kind of not with us at the moment, he's going to look at Isaac, however you say his name, and say, "Hey, I got my eye on you." And he will go stabby with his rapier with advantage.
Not at advantage because Bach is unconscious and incapacitated.
Okay.
Not flanking because he's technically not there.
Unconscious, yeah.
Right now.
See him. Let's see. Oh, damn it.
12 is not going to get home.
Can I slip a dagger at him?
What, 2-weapon fighting?
Yeah.
Yep, go ahead. Do what you want.
Okay.
What do you want?
For a 15.
15 is not going to make it either.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at. That's it.
In that case, we'll go on to Artie.
Can the captain give me a Constitution save?
Con save? Yeah. What are we doing? It's gonna be a 21. I'm sorry, an 18.
Okay. 14. Does it break his AC?
No.
Okay. And I'm burnt. Okay. I'm going
Oh.
to move down here.
All right.
That's it.
Balk, go ahead and roll me your first death save. Just a raw d20.
All right, here
Above
we go.
10. Above 10.
No,
Oh,
don't
let-
say that. Don't. Oh, for the 19.
All right, a 19. That's mark off one
What?
success.
Success. Oh.
Yep. A nat 1 gives you
Oh.
2 failures. A nat 20 gives you 2 successes.
Yeah, that's what. God, just one more ditch. I got a lucky 20.
All
Oh.
right. We are around to the captain, Ezek Strasny, and Dorlith, as you came around the corner to try and stab at him with your rapier and then a dagger. You realize he's a lot quicker than he looks for his massive stature. He moves quickly and dodges both attacks deftly before flowing effortlessly into a counterattack with his battle axe. It's going to have 2 attacks. The first is going to be a 23 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
And then the second one will be a 15.
That misses.
All right. The first attack will deal 17 slashing damage.
Ouch.
So as he strikes you, he swings and he misses the first time, but he comes back the second time with, again, just an almost unbelievably agile recovery, and attacks a second time, catching you clean on the side of your body. And as he sort of removes his blade from your body and takes a step back, he puts a hand out and beckons you toward him and taunts you, saying, "Come forth and meet death, you pitiable fool." Ukado, we're on to you.
All right, so
Let's go.
I'm gonna. What is it? 5.
Run up and
10,
attack!
15, 20, 25, 30. I straight up Warhammer straight into Izek.
Mhm.
Where are we? Action. 24.
That will get home.
Great. And it was a 19. God damn it, that was so close. So I also want to infuse it with my fire rune and my 1d6
Nice.
giant extra strength.
Okay.
So
So
The
you're gonna go
fire
ahead and roll me
rune-
regular damage first.
okay, sorry.
Roll me damage first.
So Warhammer base damage is 11.
All right. Go ahead and roll
Nice.
me the 2d6 fire damage.
2d6. 1, 2. Fire damage is total 8.
Okay. And now
And
go ahead and roll
you-
me your 1d6 for your giant's might.
1d6. 6.
All right.
Now, in addition with the fire rune, let me just confirm.
Yep. He's got to make a strength save, right?
Strength save at a DC
Disadvantage.
12 with disadvantage because of that hex from Dorlith.
Yeah. I knew
Indeed.
that strength would come in handy
Because I
eventually.
remembered, I fucking remembered you did that strength one too.
Yeah, buddy.
Going to be a 15.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Fuck off.
That's
Isaac.
alright.
Oh.
God damn it. That's alright. That's still, man, come on. I at least put in some good damage. And then you know what? Fuck him. I'm just going to action surge and just,
Okay.
so just, it's just base Warhammer.
Base Warhammer, yep.
So 13?
Not going to get there.
Unlucky. Alright, well, last thing is bonus action, unarmed attack.
All right. Yep. Wait, hold on.
Oh,
Isn't the extra 1d6 bonus action?
is it? Have I thought I just did it once.
I thought it was.
Ooh, sorry, hang on. I'll
Not
quickly go
fire
back.
rune, but giant's might.
Let me double check
No, it's
that.
not on a bonus action. You're right.
Yeah, because it's to activate it is the bonus action.
Yep, you're right. Go ahead and give me
I'm
that
gonna-
1d6 extra.
I
Or,
got.
I'm sorry. You go ahead and roll
15?
your 15 does not hit.
Does not hit. Unlucky.
No.
All right. Yeah. So that's move, action, action surge, and bonus action done. And I'm ticking off everything I use now.
All right. In that case, we are around to Alora.
Okay, so I'm gonna move all the way over here. I'm going, and that gives me flanking on Ezek, right?
It does.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and attack him with a bite.
At advantage.
All right.
Yep.
Yep, with advantage.
One of them is on 19.
Yep, that'll hit.
Ooh, yes. And let's start with the 1d8. That's 11 damage.
All right.
And then he has to make a Constitution saving throw. DC 11.
All right.
Or
It'll be
take...
13.
Okay, but he takes 1d8, 2d8 halved.
So, yep, roll me 2d8 and we'll cut it in half.
That's 5 damage.
All right.
That's all right. It's adding up. It's adding
All
up.
right. Now, as you go to bite at him, you get a good chunk of flesh, but he almost uncaringly yanks himself away, allowing you to tear flesh and yank away a part of his armor. But he does so turning to you and pointing his battle axe to you and calling out to you, saying, "You wretched beast!" As his eyes begin to glow, his skin, his dark ebony skin starts to glow bright, as though it's changing color, but as though it's being illuminated. And very suddenly, the room fills with a pillar of flame. I need a dex save from everyone.
Ooh.
Even me?
Not Raven. Very suddenly, a
Motherfucker.
pillar of flame crashes down on him, emanating outward.
Right. Yeah, I'm a bastard because I ran out of the room.
And
I
that's
finally
this
failed.
attack.
Finally
That's
failed a
another
dex save.
All
I
of
only
us.
got. Zuko only got a 7.
1, 2, 3, Dorlith.
Jesus Christ, people!
And then, Bach, you still get to roll, but it's at disadvantage. Or no. Unconscious means you can't act at all. You don't
Yep.
get a roll.
Yeah.
It's an automatic
Yeah,
hit.
it's an automatic hit. It's an automatic failure.
So, Bach, I need you to take one death save failure.
Yeah.
What are you at? 1 and 1?
1 and 1 right now.
1 and 1.
If
And
I had a
as
paladin with magical hands.
as this pillar of flame comes crashing down from the heavens above, it lands on him, and he lets out this almost vindicated cry, and he goes, "Ah!" and lets out a blast of fire in all directions, dealing 11 fire damage to everyone around him.
Oh. I'm resistant, so fire.
So
So half?
you'll take 5.
5. Cool.
So Zucado, you'll take 5.
Cool.
Everyone else takes 11.
Fucking thank you, Redborn.
Y'all have the barbecue down there. I'm good.
How wide of a
Alora?
circle was that? Just 5?
Yes, it's just 5 feet.
Did the dogs take damage?
Nope, they're outside the
They're
No,
outside
it's
of
only
5.
5. Only 5 feet. 1
That's
block.
why I was asking.
And Alora, do you have anything else for your turn?
No, I don't.
Okay. In that case, the 2 mastiffs, both seeing that you've been weakened, are going to take their opportunity to attack you. Zucado, one will attack you, and Alora, one will attack you.
Mm-hmm.
Alora, the one against you, is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
It can't hit her around corners.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
not around a wall. It's a wall for movement, but it's not a hard wall. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's why I was asking.
Nope, I appreciate it. And then Jucardle against you, it's a 4.
Just laugh at the dog.
I shouldn't have
Just
even
growl
said
back.
anything.
I just growl back at the dog. Like, really?
Alora, you're going to take 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
All right. And how much health is that spider looking at?
20.
Okay.
Actually, how's
then I need
Izek
you to go-
looking?
Izek, like you said, he's bleeding in some parts and his armor is torn in some areas, but he's still got the fighting spirit very clearly. Even though his body seems to be quite damaged, you can see in his eyes he's not planning on stopping anytime soon.
Oh, so he's not looking like he's struggling just yet, just that he's been hurt a bit, kind of
Yes.
thing. Yeah, come on.
Laura, I need a strength saving throw.
Okay. Is that just a D20?
No, well, since you're in the
okay.
spider form, so yeah, it'll be a D20 plus the spider's bonus.
Okay.
Buddy, you've already had wet food, bud. Give me some more goddamn wet food.
That's an 18.
18 is going to make it.
Yes.
All right, we are down to Raven's turn. Start us off. We're on round 8.
I love that this damn thing waited until my girlfriend left to start begging.
Of course it did. That's what they're best at. I'm going to use feline agility now.
Okay.
Which
Is that a free action, a bonus action? What is it?
it's a free action. It's a it just when you move on your combat turn, you double your speed until the end of the next turn, and I can only use this trait again after I have not moved on my turn.
Okay. All right, let's get to our next. What you got next?
So what I'm doing is moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 40 feet of movement. And will attack Itzhak at advantage.
Damn, can't nobody pronounce this fucking name.
Izek.
Izak.
Ezek.
Ezek. It's
Easy,
Ezek.
easy.
Izek.
Izak.
Yep.
Easy.
I'm sorry, I keep thinking of the violinist Itzhak Perlman.
Okay, so what did you got for me? You said you're attacking?
Yes, I'm attacking with advantage.
All right, let's see it.
Oh, motherfucker.
No, that's not great. Is that a natural 1?
No. That's
Well, at
a
least
2
it's
and
not
a
a
3.
natural 1.
Oh,
So I will try the same thing with my other hand. Fuck you. All right. All right. I ran over there and was obviously tired and am just like catching my breath as I put my swords into the floor. And I'm going, wait a sec. Okay, let me get back. Let me get my breath back. And it's his turn now. Or it's somebody else's turn now.
Indeed. It's Dorlith's turn.
All right. Seeing that we're completely surrounding, this guy, he's gonna raise a hand and just yell out, "Enough! Sleepy time!" And he's gonna cast sleep.
Is
Ezek.
there a save or what?
Nope, no save. I roll 5d8, and then it goes in ascending order. with the creature with the least number of hit points that I choose, and I'm literally only casting it on him. So if I roll higher than his current hit points, he goes to sleep. If not, he stays awake.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
25.
It's not gonna do it.
Is it close?
Can't tell you that, buddy.
Well, no, I want to use my inspiration to see if it would matter.
Can't tell you that, man. That's a judgment call for you.
How much is an inspiration?
1d4.
Yeah.
Bro, just go. Just try it. Fuck it. Just try it.
Yeah, when else are you going to be able to really use it effectively? Go for it.
Yeah. All right. Just need max. Give me something. Son of a bitch. One.
Son of a-
Is he asleep yet?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay. So shifting through everyone, Dorlith is going to shoot. Can't do much. He's gonna stay right where he's at, and that's it.
All right.
I tried.
Yeah,
On to
if he
Artie.
rolled higher, it would have done it. But
I rolled really high with 5d8, 25. That was pretty good.
Artie, we're on to you.
I guess he needed to roll closer to 40.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack dog B.
All right, let's see it. Wait, how are you attacking them?
Firebolt.
Firebolt.
All right, yep, let's see it.
Seven damage.
What's the hit?
Oh, yeah, 11.
Not gonna make it.
Okay.
You have anything else for me?
No.
All right. We're on to Bach. Go ahead and roll me another death save.
Oh, hang on. I'm just rolling up my Shatterkai Blood Hunter.
Yeah.
What? They're from Elves of the Shadowfell. It makes sense.
All right, let's
All right,
see it. Let me see
rolly,
11 or
rolly.
higher.
12.
12 will do it. Give
Oh.
me a success. Give me one success.
Oh.
Is that 2-1?
2-1.
2-1, yep.
If I'm 2-2.
I wish I had
oh.
a potion, otherwise I'd give it to you.
Look, I can do spare dying if desperately needed.
He's
Well,
on
you
2 and
see-
2.
He's on
He's
2
on
and 2, so it
It's
is
2 and 2.
desperately needed now.
Hold on,
Yeah, okay.
pause.
We
What?
don't know that.
Oh,
Oh,
he's on
I'm
2
on-
and 1.
I'm on
2
2
and
and
one.
1.
He's on 2
Oh,
and
I
1.
thought
He had
Okay.
a fail
Give me that
and
shit.
then got
One.
attacked.
No,
by
he
the
did,
fire.
no, the failure was
First
from
time.
the attack. The failure was from the attack.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, I thought because it was a crit, it was two points.
No, it's not an automatic crit. It's an automatic hit.
Yeah, but he did crit.
no, not
No,
No,
because it wasn't a direct attack. It was an area. It was just an area.
It was an area attack. It wasn't a 2-hit
Direct.
attack. It was a
Yeah.
spell attack on an area.
Oh, the crit felled him. Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Jeez. As you all seem to be, all of you that are still on your feet, seem to be gathered around him and sort of just dogpiling him at this point. He moves quickly as he can to dodge the attacks, but some of them start making contact solidly, and he's clearly hurt by them. He raises his battle axe in the air with two hands and calls out, presumably to his god. He says, Nayan Jushigampo! Banish these wretches and command them! Release me! Ducardle, I need you to roll me religion.
Okay. I 12.
12? Yeah, that'll get there. You note the name Nyan Jushigampo as the true name of Bahal, the god of murder.
Ooh.
As he
Okay.
says this, all of you see him standing with one arm raised with the battle axe in his hand. And he doesn't move, but it's almost as though an astral form of him lunges out at each of you, all of you that are standing, not at Bog, and attacks at each one of you. So I'm going to go around, starting with Yucatl and ending at Alora.
Mhm.
Yucatl, against you, the astral form is going to... It's going to be a 27 to hit.
Oh, motherfucker. Yeah, that hit.
And it will deal... Sorry, give me just a second.
If one of us restrains him and he has hex debuff for strength, does that put his resistance at disadvantage?
What do you mean? I'm sorry, what? Like his AC?
No, never mind. Let's do this action first.
Okay. It's going to deal
Pull you away, sorry.
23 slashing damage.
How much?
23.
Oh, I'm out.
You're unconscious?
Yep. And that means I'll lose size, I believe.
You will
Yeah.
lose size, yep. So you'll drop down here. You can pick which square you want to be on.
I'm gonna be abusive to the mechanics and fall out of range.
That's fine by me. Artie, against you, the astral form is going to be a 9 to hit.
That does miss.
Orlith, against you, it's going to be a 25 to hit.
Sure does.
It's a hit, but it's not crit damage. Deals 7 slashing damage.
Raj, Dorlith falls over.
Raven, against you, it's going to be a 4 to hit.
Nope.
Son of a bitch.
And Alora, against you, it's a 14.
Yes.
And it will deal 14 slashing damage.
Jesus Christ.
That'll be it for his turn. Raven, or Dorlith, you said you were down.
I am.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add that for you. And we'll go ahead on to Yucatl's turn.
So.
Would you like me to make
Well,
a
that
death
sucks. I'm
save?
unconscious.
Yes. Well, no, you make a death save on your turn.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Alright, my bad.
How do I roll death save? What's
No
it's
worries.
just D20, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep, it's just a d20.
That's a negative.
Okay, that give me one failure.
Yep.
And we're on to Alora's turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and. I think it's been 6 rounds since the last time I used my web attack, right?
It
Yeah,
has,
it's been
yes.
at least that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try hitting it with the web attack again.
Let's see it. Is there a save or is it to hit?
It's to hit.
Let's see it.
Oh, that's a 7.
Ooh, that's not going to get there.
Nope.
Go ahead and roll me that d6 again.
Yep. 2.
Yeah, it's going to be 6 turns again.
Okay.
On to the Mastiffs, who leap out at the nearest targets, and one of them rounds the corner here around the railing to attack Alora. It'll be a 16 to hit,
That hits.
or 3 piercing damage.
Okay. Thanks.
And the other one dives out here to attack Artie. Artie's gotten lucky with these to hits. It's only going to be 5 to hit.
Right before he attacks, I put my hand out like, no puppy.
He instinctively stops and then realizes he's trying to kill you again. Raven, start us off round 9.
Son of a. All right. I'm gonna try and hit him with the. No, not hitting anything.
No, that's not going to get home. Do you have anything else for me?
Nope.
All right. No movement or anything?
No, I don't have anything that would be helpful at this exact moment. No.
All right.
Can anyone
then.
pass me a potion? Or Alora, do you have healing? Like, what are our options?
I
Yeah,
was gonna
during
revert.
Wild Shape, you retain
Yeah.
your casting abilities during Wild Shape. It just can't be concentration
Yeah.
spells.
But healing,
Because-
I have healing word, and that's concentration. And I have to say something, and I can't say anything as a spider.
Well, how much health does your
You
spider
retain
have
your-
left?
You
retain
can
your
still
speaking
speak.
ability.
You
Oh,
can still
really?
speak to the spider. It's just
Yeah.
not in common. It just won't be in common language. It'll be in
Oh, okay.
spider language.
Oh, I could cast healing word when it's my turn.
Okay.
Does that mean we're on to your list?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yep. Roll me that death save.
Then it's a natural 20.
Okay. Give me 2 successes then.
Got it.
Artie, we're on to you. What are you gonna do?
I can't target my token. 1 second. There we go. Can I shift over here, or am I pinned in the corner by the dog?
Can't move
I'm
through a
pinned,
teammate space, or you can't move through an enemy space. Sorry.
Right. Okay.
Unless they're small or smaller, smaller, tiny. You can.
Yeah,
move
I'm
through
not
those
tiny.
spaces.
I'm just small. Okay. Then I guess I'm going to cast.
Is that a natural 20 or is that 20?
It is a 20
All right. Give me damage.
for 10 damage. I pull out a piece of coal and light it and throw it in.
And fire damage. He brings his battle axe down from the sky after casting whatever spell or whatever invocation of his deity that he just used, and he looks at you, he looks around the room and takes in his surroundings just in time to watch a burning hunk of coal smash him in the face. Who's next? Fuck. Give me your death save. Give me 11 or higher.
I'm sorry, that wasn't on the captain. That was on dog A.
Oh,
The
okay,
dog in
yeah.
front of me.
How much damage was it?
10.
10 damage. Well, that's depressing. I'm sorry, now I have to narrate a death of a dog. It's kind of sad. Like, I seriously considered for a minute, what if I just set the dog's what if I just set the dog's, clothing on fire and it runs away?
Back upstairs.
So you throw the coal, the burning coal, right into one of the open pockets on the dog's outer leatherwear, and sets it on fire, causing the dog to just completely lose control and bolt out the front door.
I'm great with that. Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else for your turn?
Now that I'm not penned in, I would like to take a step forward in closing the captain again and protecting the Dragonborn behind me.
Sweet.
All right. The captain. At his dog, or his master's dog, he takes his battle axe and says, "You'll pay for that, you wretch!" And he raises his battle axe, and he's going to attack twice, once against you, Artie, and once against Alora.
Okay, I'm ready.
First attack, gonna be a
Excuse me.
14 to hit.
I wasn't ready.
It's going to deal, yikes, 18 slashing damage.
Awesome. I fucking fall back on my buddy.
Yikes, you're unconscious?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Fuck, we're so close to TPK. Fuck no.
I was just gonna start the chant. TPK.
Oh, don't do
TPK.
that. Don't do that. Alora, the attack against
I like my
you.
character.
Wait, what happened to me?
Wait, did you roll your death save?
No, because you made the
Oh,
captain go
yeah,
first.
roll it. I'm sorry. We went to Artie's
Shush!
turn and we jumped straight
Don't
to
say anything. He was skipping you.
Listen, I play a fair game.
Nah, you're good. You're good. Nah, you're all
Right,
good.
that's
you're
my
all
bad.
good.
I skipped straight to
TPK.
Ezek and then forgot to go back after we went to Artie's turn. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oof.
2 and 2.
Oh,
That's
no.
not good at all. Jesus.
Oh,
I'm
no.
2-2.
Hold on. Let's get started. TPK.
Oh my god.
One of us. One of
One
us.
of us.
Alora, the battle axe attack against you is going to be a 14.
That hits.
And it will deal. If I'm correct about the numbers, that should take you out of spider form, right?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, fuck.
And that should take you out and leave you with what? Like 21? No, like 26. Am I right about that?
How much damage did you do?
It was 17.
I had 3 hit points, so that's 35 minus 14, so 21.
Okay. That'll be it for his turn. Jucardle, go ahead and roll me. Anything but a natural 1.
Okay, no promises. Oh, I thought it was a fucking 1 for a second. Holy fuck. It's a 7. It's
Well,
a
that's
7.
better. That's better than a 1. We live to try not to die another day, right?
Alright, so that's two fails and 0 success. So that's not looking good.
It's not great. Alora,
Uh,
what's going on? It's getting rough for your teammates out here.
yeah, hold on, let me make myself smaller again. Smaller.
It all comes down to a cat and a fairy.
Can I put my body somewhere else because I made
Oh
myself
yeah,
smaller?
you get all 4. Yeah,
Totally
abuse.
just abuse that mechanic I fucking did.
Yeah, I'm gonna be all the way over here.
I'm outside.
And
I dash.
oh man, I don't know what to do because I could do
Raise the-
healing word, but I don't know who to heal.
Either the pally
your
because he
choice.
can lay on
I-
hands, or Bach
Jucardle-
because he's
It's your
he's
choice,
dead.
Alora.
Definitely,
Look,
you need
Jucardle-
a tank.
As you cuddle, I do have spare the dying, so I can at least stabilize as cantrips.
Do you
Okay.
have paladin healing though?
No,
Lay of hands?
no. So it's cleric.
What?
It's a cleric cantrip. It's a cleric cantrip.
No, it's not.
No,
Yeah.
Lay on
well,
hands is
paladin,
paladin.
gets it too on certain.
It's a
on
paladin.
certain
It's a
subclasses.
paladin.
No,
thing,
I'm
too.
talking
Paladin.
about spare the dying. I'm talking about spare the
Oh.
dying,
Oh,
not lay
you're-
on hand.
He's a cleric.
Yeah, I've
Clerics
got
don't
1
get-
level of cleric.
Oh, I
Okay.
thought he
It's
was
a
a paladin.
cantrip.
Oh,
No,
you're
no, no.
fighter cleric. You're not a paladin.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Correct.
Dorlith
Correct.
is the paladin.
Yep.
Yeah, Doralith is a paladin.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast healing word on Jucardle.
Okay.
Ducatl or Dorlith? Dorlith, can you heal people?
Doralith,
You, Alora. Hang on, Alora. You make your decision.
yeah,
This is up to
Okay.
you.
true.
Don't let anybody influence.
Sorry.
And I'm gonna cast it at a 2nd level spell slot, so I'll do 2d4 plus 2, so that's 10. That's 10 healing for Jucardle.
Jucardle, you're back up to 10 hit points.
And that was my bonus action, and for my action, I'm going to attempt to use Produce Flame, and hit Ezek. No, I'm gonna try to hit the dog, because the dog keeps getting me when I least expect
And the
it.
dog's wounded.
Yeah, okay. That is a 17 to hit.
That will hit, yes.
That is 7 damage. 7 flame damage.
7 fire damage
work.
is. What did you say? Produce flame?
Yeah.
You sort of put your fingers to your mouth like you're holding a blunt up to your mouth and sort of do a flick, a little flick sign.
Yeah.
You see a little sparkle fly across the room, gently landing on the dog's leatherwork, and then exploding into flame, causing him to run out the front door in panic.
Oh, I feel bad for the dog. I wanted to make him my friend, but he wasn't. I didn't think he would have it. But
That's okay,
yeah,
you're a
that's my
druid.
action. Yeah, that's
Do you
my
have anything
action.
else for me?
No, I don't.
All right, that'll be the end of your turn, and with the mastiffs gone,
Oh wait, no,
we're
I
around
wanted to
to-
move.
you wanted to move? Where are you moving to?
I want to move all the way over here.
Hey, that's fine by me. You do what you got to do.
Yeah.
We're back around to Raven, just to start round 10.
All right. So I will try and hit him again.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Fire. Fire, and I miss.
That's gonna
Fire.
hit.
I miss again.
Give me damage.
9.
9 damage. All right. Do you have anything else for me?
Why are you being a dick?
13's gonna miss, isn't it?
So I couldn't hear you, JR.
13 is not gonna get home.
All right. Didn't think so. And I'm gonna stay right where I am. I don't move this turn, so my feline stuff goes back to being is cleared, so I can use it next turn.
Okay. Now we come to the scary part. We have 3 sets of death saves to make. Dorlith, we'll start with you.
See here.
No.
Oh my
Auto
goodness.
failure, so I am at 2 and 2.
The dice gods had to make it interesting, didn't they?
Yep, natty 20 and then nat 1. Yep.
No, what's even more
Jesus.
interesting? We haven't even taken a break yet because we're so invested in this shit.
This has been a long combat, and it's taken
mean-
its toll on the party. Artie, will you survive?
Hmm.
10 is not going to do it. Give me one
Fuck.
failure.
Oh.
And then maybe the most influential one yet. Fuck. Go ahead and roll me a death saving throw.
Yes. Yeah. Fuck you, dice guys. We're not down yet. We're not done.
Quick question. I've never rolled death saves. Is it just a flat D20 or is
It's
it
a flat
D20 plus your
D20.
con?
So is
Flat
it,
D20. I believe there is one thing in the game that allows you advantage on your death saves, but none of you have it. So
So
You have to
isn't-
be a reborn. It's a racial feature.
yeah.
so isn't a death save
Okay.
10 and higher or under 10?
no. 11 and above.
11 and above? Okay,
11
so
makes
including
11 and above makes it.
Including
10 and
11.
below fails.
got it.
That's why I was asking because I've got a +1 con, so I wasn't sure. Okay, thank you.
Yep. So Artie, you're gonna succeed. Bach, you will be back at 1 hit point. And with an extra level of exhaustion. You're at 2 levels of exhaustion now.
That's okay. That's okay.
I'll remove these from you. And all of a sudden, things don't look quite so grim, but they could go back to looking grim very quickly as the Captain Izek Strasny raises a hand, and as he saw the fairy turn from a spider into the small little fairy, he says, "And you, petulant bug." And he takes a hand and slings it sidewinder style like he's throwing a pile of mud at you, except it's a ball of fire.
Oof.
It's going to be a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Give me just a moment. My encounter runner is running slow.
The suspense is killing me.
It'll deal 10
I am
fire
sweating
damage.
over here.
I know, right?
It'll deal 10 fire damage.
Okay.
Jucardle, you're back on your feet. You closed your eyes for a moment after you saw this like astral form of the captain lash out at you with its battle axe. You closed your eyes as the blade made contact, and when you opened them, you're back on your feet, staring at a couple more of your allies down. You don't quite realize what's going on, but you know that you need to fight.
So, I was looking at my different spells, and I didn't realize I actually also had Healing Word, which is a bonus action. Am I allowed to do Spare the Dying and Healing Word?
You are. Well, if it's not a level spell.
Yeah, so Cantrip is Spare the Dying, which is a full action.
Okay.
And then Healing Word is a standard first level spell as a bonus action.
Yep, then you can do both.
I'm gonna fucking bullshit this then. Alright, so I'm going to Cantrip, Artie, because it's touch range.
Okay.
So that's a to 0. So it's to 0, just stabilizes him. And then Healing Word, Doralith, and say your fight's not done yet. And
Okay, so Artie, you're going to be a backup at 1 hit point, and Doralith, what's the healing?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll a heal.
So it is 6 total for Healing
And
Word.
Doralith, you'll have 6 hit points.
Got it.
Yeah, that's can I go 5, 10, 15, 20 to encircle?
You can.
Yep, cool. That's move, action, bonus.
All right, then. We are around to Alora. Laura, you just caught a actual ball of fire bigger than your own body.
I'm going
It
to
didn't
use.
feel great.
I'm gonna use another healing word on myself.
Okay, let's see. Let's
That's
roll the
my
heal.
cast. That is 9 points of healing.
All right, go ahead and add it.
And
You
then
have a
for my
bonus
action,
for me. Or, I'm sorry, an action.
and for my action, I'm just going to throw my fly a little closer and throw my produce flame at Azak. Can I do that?
You may certainly try. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Okay. That's 16.
That's gonna hit.
Nice.
That's 8 points of damage.
All right.
Kurt. Hey, get out.
You have anything else for me?
No, I don't. Actually, yeah, can I use the rest of my? No, I'll just stay right there. I'll just stay right there.
Okay. Round 11. Raven.
Damn.
All right. I am staying, and I am going to rapier him.
Let's roll the hit. Please hit him this time.
Nope.
No,
You motherfucker. I think you need a new rapier, bro.
I know.
I need 2 new swords.
Yeah, I think at this point, I don't even think it's your fault. I think your weapons might be broken.
Nah, they were doing fine earlier. It's just once it got to the boss, it's like, oh no, you're not gonna do this. All right.
Let me take a look at those later on.
Dorlith, we're on to you. You just like Jucardle, you saw him invoke the name of his god, and you were so caught up looking at his battle axe in the air glowing and shining that you didn't even get to see his astral form lash out and try to decapitate you. You did feel it as soon as you opened your eyes, though, and shook back to life, as you now realize that, oh my god, a moment ago, you were dead.
I'm just trying to remember back. Well, actually, I wouldn't remember if he had taken any more damage.
You would not remember.
Nope, I would not. Need a little bit more. Let's see. I'm going to try to pump this guy in with my rapier. God.
That's not gonna go.
I'm gonna follow up with a dagger again.
Okay. Is that 2-weapon fighting?
Yep.
17 hits.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, for 3 piercing damage. However, I'm going to expend spell slot
Fuck yeah.
to hit him with an additional 2d8 radiant damage.
All right, let's roll it.
Okay.
Nice.
15 points of radiant damage.
15 radiant damage it is.
Yep.
That's 18 total on the turn. Nice.
Then he's got 1 spell slot left. Save that sucker. And that'll be the end of his turn. He'll get up and like brush off some blood and make the attacks and say, You're surrounded. Spit out some blood. We need to know what you know. You're not dying anytime soon. And that'll be the end of Dortla's turn.
All right. We're on to Artie. You too. You don't even remember the attack coming from Ezek. What you do remember is that as your head hit the floor and you stared up, you thought back to yourself, saying that you were afraid you might have been pulled from the frying pan and into the fire. And then you closed your eyes, at which point you opened them again, seemingly instantly, staring at the same enemy who had just felled you a moment ago.
Okay. 19 to hit.
That
Fireball.
hits.
1 damage.
That's not great.
No.
You know what? Anything is something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's all counting. It's all counting. We're getting there.
Fuck.
Oh, do I have movement?
Oh yeah, you got a full turn. You're just on
Wait
1
a
HP.
minute. Oh, never mind. Advantages for attacking.
Yeah, y'all forgot your advantage.
Yup.
Oops.
Well,
I
already
didn't-
cast Fireball, so.
It'll be only Raven that doesn't. A Raven and a Laura that currently don't have.
Yep. So
Correct.
Bach, go ahead and roll again because you do have advantage. One more time.
I didn't roll anything yet.
Oh,
I'm still on the
okay.
ground.
Yeah, no, you're up. You're up. You're
Yeah.
good. It's your turn.
All right.
What are you gonna do?
Roll for advantage.
All right, yep, let's roll to hit.
Oh shit.
All right, just
That's a
roll it a second
12.
time.
Well,
There
18.
you go.
That hits.
There you go.
13 slashing.
13
Nice.
slashing damage. All right.
Bonus attack?
What else you got for me?
I'm not raging. I mean, well, fuck it. Bonus action rage. Because my rage went away when I dropped to 0.
Indeed.
So,
You're just gonna rage
That-
and end your turn?
yeah, that's all I can do.
In that case, the captain, his body has been bloodied. He's got burn marks from multiple flame-based attacks, and his armor has been almost stripped all off of his body by all the sharp weapon attacks that have been levied against him. He raises his battle axe and mutters under his breath that he'll die a hero's death. He raises his battle axe and allow me to do this. Dorlith and Jucatl.
Mm-hmm.
He attacks each of you with his battle axe, one-handed. He swings once, Dorlith, and then sort of turns his whole body and uses his entire weight to bring it back with as much momentum as he can.
Mm-hmm.
Dorlith, it's a 15 to hit.
Just misses.
Jucatl, it's a 17 to hit.
I just step aside and I laugh at him.
In that case, Jucatl, we're on to your turn.
Alright, so I've been wondering mechanically, what if I was to successfully grapple him? What does grapple actually do?
It adds restrain, so he can't move. And let me just make sure I get the exact thing. It gives him grappled and restrained. So his speed becomes 0.
Mhm.
Yeah, his
It
speed
means he
becomes
can't
0
cast.
and he becomes restrained.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm ending correctly, the condition also wins in effect. Remove the grappled creature from the no. Grapple is completely unconnected to restrained. He's just grappled, so his speed becomes 0.
Oh, so he still swings and attacks, is that correct?
He can still attack, yes.
Okay,
Can
what
we take
about-
him an advantage?
We've already got advantage.
You've already got
Yeah,
it.
I know.
Well then, mechanically, can I knock him prone? Because basically, okay, what I'm trying to do is I'm going to go big again because I've got
You're
one
trying to
last.
sweep the leg or something?
Yeah, I want to use because I'll get strength advantage. I want to just forcefully take him to the ground, maybe make him prone. Then am I allowed to do that?
You're going to roll strength against his strength, and you're going to need a higher DC since you're trying to actually knock him down instead of
Correct. So
just grappling.
And he has disadvantage because of Hex.
Yeah. And as a
That is true,
bonus
so
action, so the bonus action is Giant's Might, my last time. So that makes me
Alright.
large again.
So you're going to grow up to 10 feet.
Correct.
All right.
So
The
then
hex
that's why I
doesn't
get
count.
advantage.
The hex doesn't count because Dorlith was knocked out.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he lost his concentration on it.
So I've at least got advantage on my strength or something, I
Yep,
believe.
so go ahead and roll a strength check, not a saving throw. Roll me a strength check. With advantage.
Isn't it athletics check?
No. It's
Okay.
raw strength versus strength. Athletics is making a running jump or a high jump or something.
And so my higher one with advantage is 19 plus 3 for a 22 total.
22. He's
The fuck on the ground.
Extrazi.
What the fuck on the ground, bro? Come on.
Has a 10.
Yeah! I just
All right.
growl at him, sweep his legs out from under him, and just slam him on the ground.
So that's your action and your bonus action. Do you have movement
That's it.
for me?
No, I'm sitting where I am.
He's going to be prone. And Alora, we're on to you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna attempt with my reduced flame one more time.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll for that. That is an 18
That's going to hit.
Yes.
and 5 damage.
All right. All right.
Let's go.
Oh wait, because he's prone, did I have advantage?
Not on ranged attacks. In fact,
No.
thank you for reminding me you get
That's a
disadvantage
disadvantage.
on ranged attacks. So go ahead and roll to hit again.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
That one was a 20, so it was still
Well,
the 18.
You're fine. Yep.
Nice.
Good job.
In that case, we are round 2. Raven to start us off for round 12.
My God.
Hold on. That I do have advantage because he's prone.
Yes, you do. Go ahead and roll it again.
Thank you.
20 hits.
Does being prone like give you better crit, or does it give you other things, or it's always advantage
Nope,
in?
it's just you get advantage on melee attacks against them, disadvantage on ranged attacks.
Okay, that's still positive. That's fine.
15 damage total.
So you see him down on the ground, you draw your rapier, and you take 2 stabs at him. The first one, he manages to dodge out of the way, but he bumps into Artie's leg, which stops him from moving any further and forces him to watch as you plunge your rapier into his chest. How do you want to do it?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Fuck
plunge
yeah.
directly into his heart and rip it out, and a spray of blood follows the rapier coming out. And we're like, fuck, he's dead finally. Thank God.
I know.
Baal cannot save you.
Fuck this asshole.
Can we loot him?
Yes, looting him.
I want to loot him.
I just
Give me a
grab the axe and go, oh.
Give me a
Oh.
moment. Give me a moment. You stand in the foyer of the elegant mansion, now turned into a bloody mausoleum. 12 guards of Vallaki in their armor lie dead, mangled in all manner of ways, as well as their captain, Izek Strasny, who, after sustaining an unbelievable volley of attacks, has fallen. The house falls silent. All of you are excited about your victory and thankful to have survived, but with the number of near casualties you suffered, no one is in a celebratory mood. Stench of death and the presence of the Reaper itself hangs over the room. I think that's a good place for us to end tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just going to say to the group, do we want to just go and deal with the Baron now, or do we want to get out of here? That's all I'll ask.
We need.
I think we should get out of here.
Yeah.
Because I think I might be at the most hit points, and I'm only at like 20.
Would it be
at one
beneficial
still.
to take this guy as collateral with us if we do come in contact with the Burgomaster? I mean, I can
Yeah.
res him
Why don't
and
we
we
just
can
take his
tie him up. I have spare the
Jucata will just
dying.
pick his body up. Yeah,
We should
Jucata
just
will.
take his head.
I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying before we leave to bring him to 0 hit points, and then we can tie him up, and then might be a gesture of good faith to give him back eventually. But I don't know. I think having him alive but
Could be
severely
something.
damaged could be advantageous.
Well,
If everyone's
I
cool
can
with that.
say, yeah. So Jucata will just say, I can remain large for about a minute. So, do we just take him? Like, we'll stabilize him and take him.
Indeed, so go ahead and mark Spare the Dying off your sheet, bud.
And it is a cantrip.
He shakes awake. His eyes open violently, and as he wakes up, he gasps and sits up, reaching out with his hands, clawing desperately for something. You can't tell what.
Bach
He
just
goes-
holds up his axe and her axe, going, "What you grabbing?"
He goes, you fucking bastards. You will pay for this.
Aren't dying
We
anytime
did tell
soon,
you
that's
that
what
you
I
were
told
not
you.
going to.
And Dorlith will take out that doll again and shove it in his chest and against his chest as we begin to tie him up.
Yeah.
Stuff it in his mouth.
I mean, I guess Jucata, while he's still large, is basically I'm just holding his arm, pinning him, while people can rope him up and shit.
Yep, tie him up.
After he's tied sufficiently, he sits very still, calmly. Doesn't attempt to escape, and he doesn't attempt to tell you anything.